the old
And E to the T.
ET is in the booth.
Rise and shine, Googans. Go time on a Tuesday morning. It's a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. We got a lot of good stuff percolating today, man. Footballs are flying all over the country. NFL training camps have opened just about everywhere. Our Jaguars hit the field for the first time tomorrow. We'll be there live for camp workouts, show broadcasting from the Miller Electric complex there coming up tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. So we will welcome in some Jag guests of the highest order as we give you the bird's eye view as best we can on Operation 2026 for Liam Cohen and crew. So we got lots of Jags preview talk today. Travis Hunter met the media yesterday. I want to take a little deeper dive into what he said. He's such a swing player here. In some ways, kind of out of sight, out of mind in what happened in the tremendous improvement in overall success of last year's team, a crazy positive wave that Travis Hunter had to watch from the side. So the latest on his health, where he feels as camp opens, the reality of, the feeling healthy and feeling in football shape, and some other topics we'll hit with Travis Hunter coming up this hour. You'll hear from such an important player for the future of this franchise, and that was kind of forgotten a little bit. And thankfully, the Jags were winning, and it didn't become a negative storyline because it could have if last year had not gone the way it did. But instead, now kind of renewed and with a little bit of experience, and not just for this year, but moving forward, that's a prize of your roster. You said that on draft night when you made that deal, and so far, what we've seen on the field when he's been able to play, Travis Hunter's done nothing to tamp down expectations of what his ceiling might be. But we'll hear from him, as I said, coming up this hour. Kind of an interesting free agent meeting and visit yesterday, I thought. Did y'all see they had Zay Jones in for a meeting yesterday? Zay had his best year here. He does have some chemistry with Trevor. It's a bit curious from the standpoint as we seem like a pretty solid veteran-laden receiving room. Now, again, any veteran added there takes any potential, pressure off of pushing Travis Hunter onto the field on the offensive side, depending on what the, game plan was or what the defense needs that week. Going to be interesting to see how that dynamic plays out, just where Hunter lands the most. But Jones, as a veteran, would be squeezing out, you would think, the development of some young guys. They used third day picks on 2 receivers this year, so they got 2 rookies that were drafted this year that are on the roster, and you got Tim Jones and Austin Trammell and those vets and special teamers that have been around here for a while. But Zay would be cheap. Towards Achilles last year, I believe, so I don't even know where he is on total health. That's part of the discovery process, I'm sure. It doesn't seem like it will be an urgent addition. It doesn't move the needle a ton for me, but it gives you more veteran presence at the bottom of that receiving roster. And it would just go to show how much this team has improved. Now, granted, years would do that anyway, but, Zay Jones was a prime target in 2022. 83 grabs. Big year. Big catches. Part of that great late season run that the Jaguars made. And so we shall see if anything develops out of that. But a former Jaguar was in town visiting yesterday. And of all the positions that you would, not be surprised to see him kicking the tires on a veteran, receiver would be low, man. I would, that's not one that you would seem to have any urgency. But, hey, we're not putting it together and running things. They are down there. So all kinds of stuff around the NFL yesterday. Like I said, you could really, man, at this point, we're so early in the process, and, the new personnel and the coaches, there's just a lot of interesting dynamics around the league that we're just going to really start to take notice of now that teams are reported and preseason games will begin shortly. I haven't looked. I would assume that the Hall of Fame game must be next week. I forget which day they bounced that thing around. Was it Friday, Monday? I don't even recall what day they play the actual game. It's probably Monday, right? They probably do the Hall of Fame stuff on, or maybe it's Sunday. Maybe they do it Saturday and play on Sunday, but I bet that's coming up next week. But there's also the Tragic, alarming, just like those headlines that you read and you shake your head and you look at it again. And you're like, what? See the story of Eric Bieniemy and his family? ET, good morning.
Ça passé.
So there's layers of just terrible headline news here. And this speaks to the human condition more than it does the sports alignment here, which is what puts it in the headlines. But the wife of Chiefs offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy was shot on Sunday night in her home. She's currently hospitalized in stable condition, treated for serious injuries, multiple gunshot wounds. She was hit in the chest and the arm, and for now is still hospitalized. The Chiefs yesterday, our hearts go out to Eric Bieniemy. His wife Mia is stable. That's a plus. We all love EB. You hate seeing these things happen. The shooter, the couple's son. Oof. That's hard to process, man. Details are still a bit sketchy. Bieniemy has flown home. The son is Elijah Zion Bieniemy, 27 years old, arrested and charged with malicious wounding, use of a firearm, and commission of a felony, and discharge of a firearm inside of a dwelling. Sources say that Mia Bieniemy was shot, as I said, in the chest and the arm. So just like headlines that you don't need to see. And that would be one of them. The Chiefs, man, with all that success, got a lot of tragedy around that organization. Didn't the Chiefs have the player drive to the facility and then commit suicide in front of personnel? Andy Reid's son, didn't he lose one son to an overdose, and hasn't he had another son? Didn't he have like some sort of DUI or DWI around the stadium? It seems like I remember like pulling up to go out of town for a game or something. And now this with Eric Bieniemy and his wife and family. So hopefully she has a recovery. And I don't know how, though, you ever recover from something like that. One thing just about all of us, well, I can say that unless you're to a stage where they're not around anymore, we all got family, man. We all know that dynamic. That's tough. I'm ready for the floodgates to open with the Jags. You go get Vita Vea. Go get Vita Vea. Vita Vea is the all-world defensive tackle for the Bucs. He's in a contract stalemate there. He has requested a trade from Tampa Bay, and he will be highly sought after and snapped up by someone, I would imagine, that doesn't have a blue-tongued cat on their helmet. That's just going to be my guess. Never know how to process these contract, quote, stalemates at this point. You know, you often think, well, it'll work itself out, and then Micah Parsons ends up in Green Bay. So you always think they're going to work out, and then Dexter Lawrence is in Cincinnati. You think they're going to work out, and then, Trey Hendrickson's in Baltimore. You think they're going to work out, and Max Crosby was. So who knows where this takes us, but, man, this is one of those cases where, and I know what Hickens' logic would be, and I get it at its base level. Move the money around. The Rams do what they all do it. If you really think it's a piece that can take you over the top, you figure out a way. And I suppose that's true. But this is the one spot where if you were just, bursting with cap room here, I will say this, and I'm sure it's always been the case. It seems more pronounced with this front office. I feel like we're 2 years ahead in our thinking. Right, by position, and so it'd have to really be something that overpowers you to change what you have in mind as a plan. Not that you're not willing to veer off of it, don't get me wrong. But we've gotten glimpses into that just from things that James Gladstone has said. No one here has ever said, yeah, we like letting free agents go because we can get a draft pick next year. So they're thinking beyond the free agency deadline of 2025 or 6 and what it might be in the 2027 draft. Defensive tackles, not exactly a strong suit. They invested a mid-round draft pick, Albert Regis from Texas A&M. We'll get the first crack at him in pads here in the next few weeks. Devon Hamilton just kind of sits there on the can he be a difference maker? Had some injury difficulties, hardships. Eric Armstead, still a Jag. And of course, Ororo they added from Atlanta. Maybe he can be an upgrade from, well, gosh, I suppose I could throw ET in number 96, and he could be an upgrade over what we saw from Mason Smith in a couple years. But it's not like defensive tackle is an overwhelmingly optimistic bright spot. If you look at it, it is an amazing perspective from this standpoint. If you look at the Jaguars overall name by name, it doesn't blow you away, right? I think those turnover margin last year played a big part in why the defense was as successful as it was. And being third in the league against the run is a curious stat to me. I don't feel like we were the third best rush defense. I feel like we got in a lot of situations, especially late in the year, where we got big leads and teams can't run, can't afford to. Not that they didn't do good jobs. Bottled up Jonathan Taylor down here in that win. So, not that they didn't do a good job. But it feels like the whole is greater than the sum of the parts there. The sum of the parts is greater than the whole. Whatever the phrase is that I probably butchered there by now. But we got lots of training camp talk, whether it's Jaguars or whether it is other stops around the league. I kind of did a dive on a couple of guys that caught my eye. Some interesting pairings have taken place this offseason. I think about the Chargers with Jim Harbaugh, and you know who they added as their offensive coordinator?
Yes.
So just pair odd with eccentric. Mike McDaniel from the Dolphins. That's
coach.
That is some interesting inner room dynamics with those two oddballs. Those are some odd guys now. And I'm not even saying it negatively. Both successful. Mike McDaniel was far from a flop in Miami. He was over 500, went to the playoffs a couple of times. He wasn't a rousing success by any means. He, like so many of these young coaches in the league, are such interesting stories. We got a couple of them here, and not just coaches, but front office types as well. James Gladstone, Liam Cohen, not exactly ripping up Power 5 conferences as players. Mike McDaniel would be the poster child for that. Played it. He's like 5'9", 170 pounds. But anyway, I've gotten off track. What an odd dynamic Jim Harbaugh and Mike McDaniel are as they try and let the Chargers not charge. Chargers are going Charger. And probably a good time to remind ourselves Jim Harbaugh is a really, really good coach. All right, we'll come back. We'll hear from Travis Hunter. I got some college football news and notes. Kind of a look at recruiting that says something, even though it's only late July. We're up and rolling. It's a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. We got brunch with a tour today. So we will talk about this week's stop. I believe they move up to Detroit, Rock City for the Rocket Mortgage Open. Classic, whatever they call it, invitational. So we will update the standings, offer up our picks, and talk a little golf. That's coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, and much, much more. Thanks for being up and at 'em with us. The text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures, is open at 904-641-1010, and we're back with more next.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Above Gotham looms its greatest hero. We're not a superhero. We're the Superstation.
Who are you? Oh, sorry.
1010XL.
The bat signal is not a beeper.
92.5 FM.
I just like the sound of it.
Lauren Brooks here. If you're like most of us at 1010XL, you have a long list of things you want to get done around the house before football season begins. Do yourself a favor and make an appointment today to check out Closets by Design's new showroom on Phillips Highway, especially the incredible garage. Closets by Design can help turn any garage into a custom organized space. Call 904-878-9393 to schedule your free in-home design consultation and get 40% off plus an additional 15% off and free installation, or online closetsbydesign.com.
Hey, I'll be home in about 10 minutes. Actually, make it 8.
Hey, Mom. Yep, I'm walking home now.
10:10 XL. The bat signal is not a beeper. 92.5 FM.
92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.5 FM. 92.
Mom, I'm trying to cross, but I don't think this driver sees me. No, they're driving too fast. Mom!
Speeding catches up with you. Early, on time, a little late, just get there safely. A message from the Florida Department of Transportation's Target Zero initiative.
Throw your rifle and rod in the truck every Saturday morning.
This could be really special.
Go hunting and fishing with Jeff Lageman, Captain Kevin Favor, and Captain Kirk Walls on the Nimnit Outdoors Show. Saturday mornings from 7 to 10 on 1010XL.
Hi, I'm Blake Bortles. People know I've always said if I wasn't playing football, I'd probably be on a construction site. So Next Gen Roofing finally let me live the dream.
Blake, why are you wearing a red practice jersey?
Always worn it for safety.
Right. Well, around here, the red jersey means you're the new guy. So you're in charge of garbage cleanup.
Perfect. I love garbage time. Always excelled in it.
It's not exactly what I meant.
Good thing Next Gen Roofing has real pros handling everything from family homes to large commercial buildings. Next Gen, teamed up with you.
Teamed up with you.
Attention men and women, if you'd like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Hurry and receive a free hair and scalp examination and get 2 weeks of laser treatments for free. Call IHRS at 904-777-4477. Hairforme.com.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Dailies is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Dailies. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Dailies is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Dailies. Dailies is made fresh, it's made local, and Dailies is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
Hey, Hicken here. I want to talk skin along with my friends at Peaches Dermatology, reminding you to wear your sunscreen. Football season is back, baby. And with that, days under that bright sun. So when you load up that truck for the game day tailgate, or the chairs for your kids' flag games, or even the boat heading downtown to watch our Jags, make sure you bring the screen. Sunscreen, that is. It's a must here in Duval. But if you have any concerns right now, give Peaches Dermatology a call online at peachesdermatology.com.
Hey, it's Matt Lennon with AB Signs. If you own a business, your best salesperson never calls in sick, never takes a day off, and works 24 hours a day, it's your sign. From vehicle graphics and fleet branding to storefront signage, banners, and decals, AB Signs helps your business attract attention and build credibility. If you're ready for your business to look more professional and generate more visibility, call Matt at AB Signs. We'll make your business impossible to ignore.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's team time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Ooh, yeah. I hope you like jamming too.
Well, all right.
On a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday, we are back, baby, and ready for some football. Coverage live from camp kicks off with the drill tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You will hear the whistles blowing in the background, and we'll give you a bird's eye view on just what we're seeing out there, the first steps in the 2026 season. I'm going to circle back to Travis Hunter here momentarily. Travis Hunter was certainly a very blue chip college football prospect. I believe he was the number one prospect in the country. If he wasn't number one, he was like a top 10, and he chose Dion in Jackson State over FSU after having committed there. But the greater Jacksonville area, so I won't just include Jacksonville, but we'll keep it, in the 60 square miles. Never had the consensus number one overall national high school football player. We've had very high, we've had guys ranked number one at their position. Tim Tebow, Derrick Henry. They were top tier 5-star status and high national numbers. But, Tebow, when he came out, was the number 21 overall prospect. Derrick Henry, a consensus 5-star recruit. That gives you an idea of when you're that high a recruit, what the ceiling can be, especially at the college level. It doesn't always work that way. I did a quick AI search on the top national prospects to come out of the Jacksonville area. And number 3 on the list is a name that many of you may not realize. Riverside High School just a few years ago, Jaheim Singletary was a 5-star. He went to Georgia. Yeah, didn't work there. Left after a year, went to Arkansas. Played 3 minimal impact years there, and now he's at Iowa State for his 5th year. Not exactly the Derrick Henry, Tim Tebow path. But I bring this up for the subject of today's Shazam Spotlight. I said I had some recruiting news. And this isn't exactly breaking news. This guy has been positioned for a while, but officially, Mandarin receiver Bryson Wright is in a spot that no local prospect has ever been. Just going to be a junior this year, so he's part of the 2028 class. He's the one that really kind of burst onto the scene at that 7-on-7 flag football showcase. Was it last summer, a couple summers ago? But if you look at the 2028 recruiting rankings, right now he's the consensus number 1 overall prospect in the class. Still with 2 years to go, and so we shall see. The big boys are all over him. Miami, Florida has made him a top priority. Multiple visits already to Gainesville. They are hooking him up with his former Mandarin teammates that are on the roster to make him feel comfortable. Miami is certainly strong. I think they were among the first to offer Bryson Wright. Ohio State, the biggest of the big boys, and that's going to be a real name to look at here in a couple of years. He still has 2 high school seasons left, including the upcoming Mandarin football season that's about to take over. But that's today's Shazam Spotlight, brought to you by ShazamAuto.com and the Murray Ford Superstores, Stark and Kingsland. Take that short drive, save on these big city prices, and get the best customer service you've ever had, man. Just the down home, it goes smooth. They have followed up with, I haven't had issues. If I've had even the smallest, all it's taken is a phone call. And it's the Murray Ford Superstores in Stark and Kingsland. All right, now on to a guy that knows all about being a top prospect. It hasn't mattered what level Travis Hunter has produced, from being a high school All-American to being the Heisman Trophy winner to being the subject of a bold trade night move by the Jacksonville Jaguars. We will see what his ceiling is in the NFL. But now we had this chapter of having to come back from an injury and some, ligament tears in his knees that happened midseason last year. We've talked to Doc Murphy along the way to kind of track what progress should be, and he seems to be hitting all the benchmarks. We've been emboldened by some headlines and some photos that we've seen, especially recently this offseason. He looks bulked up and terrific from a physical standpoint. There were the reports of him hitting, speeds running that he'd never hit healthy, or pre-injury, I should say. So let's go straight to the horse's mouth, as it were. And Travis met the media yesterday as camp is open and the veterans reported. First, he was asked, what does a successful day of practice, what's it going to look like for you?
A successful practice for me today, hitting 23 miles an hour. Yeah, that's really good. That's my main goal. That's my main goal right now, hitting 23 miles an hour, bro. But I don't think I'm going all out. But yeah, my successful day for me is just going in there and getting my workout in. Going in there getting 1% better every day. That's a successful workout for me. Going there just being happy to be there, having fun doing it is successful to me. But I also do want to hit 23 really, really bad. So.
Well, we can kind of hear through some ambient noise there. I'm sorry if I have to decipher that for you. E.T., take a look and see on maybe the second clip, and see if the quality improves. If not, then I'll just share with you kind of what Travis Hunter said yesterday in his meetings with the media.
All 4 of the clips, no, because what I'm getting, Travis, he meets with the media when it's mandatory, but I think like that's from like his own vlogging stuff.
I got you.
So I think that's where this.
All right, so just pulling it kind of off of that. I got you. A successful. He said a successful day of practice would be hitting 23. He's alluding to hitting 22 miles per hour, and that's what I was alluding to, which is faster than he had been recorded running. So it would tell you that straight line speed is there. He did say he's kind of less in recovery mode now and more in prep mode as he gets ready for the season. There's a difference between being healthy and in football shape, and it's been a while since he's been on the field, and training camp will serve that purpose. You know, he was a bystander for all the offseason workouts. And as good as he feels, and you can tell just looking at him that he feels good. Of course, he always has that positivity. It just bursts, out that big, wide smile, doesn't it? But he admits you need to practice before you feel like you're really ready to go. And so we shall see if he's limited in any capacity. That question, at least to my knowledge, hasn't been completely answered, and it's something that we'll see for ourselves first thing tomorrow, right? We'll be right down there when they take the field for the first time. We'll see, who, if anybody, is being limited at all. And again, there's going to be a lot of excitement built about Travis Hunter here he's on the back burner a little bit now. He's a little bit out of sight. I still my confidence in Travis Hunter, my wanting them to do that deal, my wanting Travis Hunter before the draft came around, my stamp of approval on making that bold move, they all stand, at least for this guy. I still think Travis Hunter is going to be a fantastic all-pro level NFL player. Got to go prove it, got to go show it to those that are you've got to show it crowd. I think he will. So, knock on wood, here's to a healthy year for Travis Hunter. All right, let's hit some potpourri from the sports world when we come back on the other side. Then we got a football fix at the top of the hour. We'll also welcome in the Hicken arrival and more. It's a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday on The Drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Serving Jags fans since 2007. This is 1010XL, home of the Jaguars.
I'm Alan Tyre with Trustline Mortgage. My business partners Bill Pappas and Ken Rimley want to thank all of our clients, CPAs, attorneys, bankers, and real estate agents who refer us business every day. If you're ready to purchase, build, or refinance your home, call Trustline Mortgage, your hometown mortgage source since 1989. Call us today at 904-381-LOAN, TrustlineMortgage.com. Trust your instincts and follow the line to Trustline Mortgage.
Trustline Mortgage, NMLS, 331480. Alan Tyre, NMLS, 246490. Bill Pappas, NMLS, 218443. Ken Rimley, NMLS, 246445.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
For every special occasion, Kuhn Flowers can deliver a beautiful floral arrangement with a click, a call, or a visit to one of their beautiful showrooms. This is Frank Frangie. When you need to show someone you love, choose Kuhn.
Bueller.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, pal, what's the matter? I came right over.
It's my water, Jason. Smell this.
Yeesh.
That came out of my tab, Jason. I'm worried there's a lot more in there than just H and 2 and O.
Well, yeah. In Jacksonville, we have some of the hardest water in Florida. There's calcium carbonate in there and magnesium sulfate and...
I'm sorry, calcium... what now?
It's the same stuff that makes those cool stalactites in caves.
Well, it's making my shower all powdery, my tabs all crusty, and caves make me claustrophobic.
Put on these sunglasses.
Whoa.
Call Bueller Aaron Plumbing. And our water treatment experts will do a free water quality test. We'll check for minerals, bacteria, anything that might make your water smelly or damage your plumbing or appliances.
And if it's bad, you can fix it?
Your glasses will come out cleaner, your shampoo will lather better.
I like a good lather, Jason.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
Blue here for the Blue Crab House, located right off of San Jose. It's on Jewington Creek Road. They've been around since 1996. Indoor-outdoor dining. Also, takeout is available at the Blue Crab House. Open 4:30 to 9, Tuesday through Saturday. Sunday, noon until 9. Remember, Tuesday, $2 margaritas. Wednesday, $1 oyster night. How about the blue crabs? How about my personal favorite, the Canadian snow crabs? Whatever it is that you fancy, you get it right there. The Blue Crab House.
Tom McManus here for Armstrong Fence Company, a locally owned First Coast business for nearly 20 years. Hurricane season is here. Don't wait for the first storm warning. The fence is your first line of defense. Loose boards, weak posts, or damage can turn into big problems when high winds come around. Armstrong Fence Company handles repairs and builds from stadiums to backyards. Get a pre-storm fence check today. Call Armstrong Fence Company or search online. Armstrong Fence Company. Yeah, we did the fence.
Hey, it's Brent with Arcosa Crushed Concrete. If you've got concrete or asphalt rubble on your site, let me buy it from you, and I will recycle it into construction material for your future projects. Arcosa Crushed Concrete. Get paid for what you don't need.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Well, if I could just guide you guys just a little bit, in case you're wondering, if you were playing baseball, you never want to lose by a football score. I guess you could lose 3-0 and you could accept it, but anything beyond 3, when you lose 14-3, it wasn't a good night. Let's just put it that way. But hey, it's a new, brighter, glass half full, sunnier, optimistic look. We took one on the chin last night, and hopefully Braves can bounce back. You need to take advantage. Forget this silly rivalry that Dan and I might have and those bragging rights. You got to take advantage of teams that aren't any good. You know, the Mets ship sailed in April or May, man. You got to pick up some wins here. It was some nasty weather in the middle of that thing last night, but there's no rationalization for taking it in the chops 14-3. We'll see about Operation Bounce Back. But if you want to get into the analytics of it all, it's why the Braves need to be active on the trade at the trade deadline and go get some pitching. Go get some starting pitching. This is not going to work, man. I mean, it won't help if the offense scores 2 or 3 or 4 a night. That's not always going to happen. But you got to have more than Chris Sale and the Seven Dwarfs if you're going to go make a run at anything. And it just feels like that's where they're at. Martin Perez is fine. He's been pretty good. He didn't get killed last night. The bullpen gave up a lot of those runs. But anywho, 14-3. So shout out to ET's Marlins, who showed some rare fight. They gave up a lead to the Phillies, and then they scored 3 in the 9th, I think it was. And the Marlins snapped that 12-game losing streak, and they beat the Phillies. So it means even with a football score loss, the Braves maintain that 5.5-game lead. And all attention to the trade deadline, which is coming up next Monday. And with each passing day, looks less and less like teams are going to be willing to give up their stars. They're just too close to relevance. The Tigers and Skubal are the big one, and again, we'll keep you posted on that. We got brunch with the tour, and we'll get deeper into this list. But it is here from Golf Digest. A new list of the most hated golfers of 2026. All right, let's see who we are using as the barometer here. To measure. All right, so this is through engagement, social media handles, views on website. This is a list published recently by RotoWire. It's intriguing. It's got a variety of the content kings, those that are making a lot of statements on social media, to just some more standard golfers. But who do you think is the most hate? This one surprised me.
Oh, okay. Well,
The most hated golfer.
And that takes away what I was originally going to say. I was going to say Mickelson.
Mickelson is, and again, we can go through the list twice. I ain't going to kill nobody. Oh, what am I doing here? Just busted me out of the daggum thing. Mickelson was 5th, I'm pretty sure.
And then my second guess would be Mr. 3D digital printer, Bryson DeChambeau.
Bryson DeChambeau is number 2.
Okay. Is it Rory?
Rory's number 3.
Okay.
That's why number 1 surprised me. He's not important enough to be the most hated. He certainly has been a villain. He's been the most hated in the past, more because of his personality and his.
Yeah.
He's gotten caught, and proven his lie, cheating a couple times. Do you know who it is? Do you know who this is? Patrick Reed.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah, Patrick. I would expect him on the top 10 list. I would not have expected him to be number 1, the most hated golfer on tour. Number 4, Wyndham Clark. Guess kind of got that.
The last thing.
They got that little bulldog in him, and he destroyed the member. He's got whatever. Patrick Cantlay, number 6. That's hating just somebody just for being. That's just his essence, the resting face. It's just resting face hatred. I mean, he's just he's a robot. Number 7, Matt Kuchar. Boy, tipping culture stay mad at that man. Do you know that story, E?
Educate me.
So Matt Kuchar went and played a PGA Tour event in Mexico. They had a Mexican Tour event. All right, so if you take your caddy and you win a golf tournament, you typically pay him 10%.
Okay.
And it was like a $1.2 million maybe at the time, and I don't remember if he finished first, but it was a significant amount by the typical caddy exchange, where he had just picked up some Mexican caddy off the street down there, and he paid him at the end of the week like $500 or something. Dang. Oh, and they just social media. I'd have to review the specifics of it, but that's the nuts and bolts. Snubbing of the caddy in Mexico when he did win. I was making sure he won. So that was about 10 years ago, though. I mean, that was a long time ago. But yeah, the guy would have made $100,000 maybe. Instead, he gave him like a grand or $500, something ridiculous. If he paid in pesos, not sure. Not sure if it was pesos. Sergio is number 8. He's going to continually bounce around. Number 10 is Terrell Hatton. Number 9. Oh no, Billy Ho. Billy Horschel. Billy's volatile.
Okay.
Billy's he's little his personality is an acquired taste, right? He's
okay.
I like Billy though. I don't have not a bad thing to say about the dude. Not that matters. ET, do you watch any YouTube golf? I'll stick with one more golf story.
Yeah, I watch a little YouTube golf.
Because I'm going to ask, if he's not listening yet, he might be, but you know the name Brad Dalkey?
No,
you ever heard that name?
I don't know that.
Okay,
name.
Brad Dalkey was a tremendous junior player and college player, but now known for on YouTube. He joined Good, so he was with Garrett Clark and that whole group on Good, and known as the best of really the YouTube golfers. He won that Internet Invitational that Barstool put together last year. If you're a YouTube golf fan, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not, just YouTube series, various stuff, and these guys are making an incredible impact, way more impact than the PGA Tour in some situations as far as their total views and and other measurables. So anyway, Dalkey, who went through, was with Good for a couple of years, and he's played all these other little cross collaborations with various people. And there's a YouTube golf tour that he started with the Bryan brothers and somebody else. But I'm getting too much into the weeds. But he stepped away from Good because he's going to focus on trying to play some more professional golf. And he went over, he played a DP event. He finished, I believe, like top 20. He was in the top 10 at one point. And at this week's Rocket Classic, Dalkey will make his first PGA Tour event start since he was got an invite as an 18-year-old. That's how good he was as an amateur to the 2016 Texas Open. First non-major. He has played a couple of majors. Played the Masters, played the U.S. Open. But anyway, here's where it gets interesting. If you want to know what Dalkey was and what he's trying to get to, again, this is the first time we've had a YouTube guy who might have some legitimate pro golf skill, and for whatever reason, it didn't manifest like some of the other names of his peers at the time. We shall see. But listen to this list. So they're at the Rocket Mortgage, the Rocket Classic, where Dalkey will make his debut. The golf club is 15 miles from Oakland Hills Country Club. That's where Brad Dalkey was runner-up at the 2016 U.S. Am. So the U.S. Amateur in 2016, not the Junior Am, not the U.S. Amateur. But listen to the field at that U.S. Amateur that Brad Dalkey finished second at. Alex Smalley, who was a PGA Tour pro, was the stroke play medalist. But there were several future PGA players and in some cases stars that made it to the match play. You get down to 64 and then you play it down match play, and that's where Dalkey lost in the final. But in that 64-man bracket, PGA Tour players Justin Sue, Davis Riley, Wyndham Clark, Matty Schwab, Colin Morikawa, Ben Griffin, Doug Gim, Joaquin Neiman, Scotty Scheffler, Will Zalatoris, Sam Burns, Doc Redmond, Cy Thigala, and Matt Wolff.
There's some dogs in there.
That's some dogs, man. Boy, it just goes to show we should be watching these junior Ams and these Ams because a lot of these cats go on to be big time players. Maverick McNeely is another one that were in there. Dalkey was T30. Dalkey was T30 after stroke play. He beat Zalatoris in the round of 64. And then some non-future tour players to get to the all the way to the final. But anyway, the point back to it, if you're a YouTube fan, then Good is the most popular of the brands, and you probably know who Brad Dalkey is. And I didn't. I knew that he was trying to get back into pro golf. I didn't realize that he was going to be able to get a sponsor's exemption this quick on PGA Tour. So we'll see how he does as part of that field, and we'll break down the field further when we have Brunch with the Tour coming up in, a couple of hours. I also came with, this is non-sports. We allowed?
Let's do it.
You learn something every day? E.T., you're not much of a fisherman, Did you end up going fishing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, how did y'all catch fish?
We caught a fish.
A fish.
And it was Gritty who caught the fish.
Okay, so
I had a couple of bites.
Okay.
But nothing, I got a story about that. But Gritty also had a couple of bites, but he reeled in about a 4-pound jackfish.
Okay, yeah.
First fish, he was happy. He wanted to stay out there, but it got real windy, so it was hard. But yeah, he caught it. We got a video of it and everything.
It's summertime, man. You can have a day where it's hard to get on him.
Yeah, it was nice out there, real windy. Your boy, so
he went out. He took Gritty out with Captain Kev.
Captain Kev took us out. We were out there in Volano, Jeff, and so Captain Kev had a bucket where these little what do you call them? Like they're like little mullet joints. That it was the bait.
Right.
Cool. Cast my line out. We're just chilling. Boom. He got a bite. Woo, Nelly, he got a bite.
You got a fish on.
Fish on. He's like, come on, E, move back here. So I started moving around the boat, Jeff. Boom, foot went right into the bucket. Boom, man, almost overboard. Me and Captain Kev almost went overboard because my foot just went in that bucket.
Oh, he stepped in the bucket.
And I know it's been done before.
Oh, man, that's great. So you lost the fish.
Lost the fish, man.
Hold that fishing. So you're a fisherman now.
It was cool. It was a good time, man.
I learned this. I had no idea, man. And this is probably a better story for the outdoor show. I'll tell it quick. You know Steve Harvey? Did you know Steve Harvey is a crazy madman, fanatical fisherman?
I did not know that.
Steve Harvey takes fishing very seriously. He's got a private property, a ranch, an estate in Georgia, about 50, 60 miles south of Atlanta. Has 9 different fishing lakes and ponds stocked with managed game fish. His property features dedicated bodies of water. He uses to host family, teach grandchildren to fish, support youth mentorship, and on and on. But here's the deal. Like, he treats his private lakes like high-level security, professional management. He's got the secret stash pond. It's a back lake that is strictly off limits to everyone in the world not named Steve Harvey. It's stocked entirely with what we say are hogs, big old 12-pound and up bass. He microchips his fish. He's got ponds dedicated to catfish and brim. When he first stocked the one, he said he went to Florida, he got 400 pounds of female bass, and he only put female bass in there. He said because they wouldn't get on the beds, and they would hunt and attack, and then he stocked it with brim. But bottom line, your man Steve Harvey's got 9 lakes up there in Georgia.
Wow.
He's got his fish microchipped. He's got them broken down by species. I mean, this guy is a fishing fanatic. Some useless info for you to take to the water cooler today. Back with the football fix next on a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care. Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
This is your VSIN Action Update. Brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Francisco Lindor with 2 home runs, 6 RBI. Mets 14-3 over the Braves yesterday in the series opener at Citi Field in New York. Today, it's Chris Sale for the Braves, minus 157 against Christian Scott of the Mets, plus 137.5 under the total. Rays laying $1.78 at home with the Texas Rangers at Tropicana Field. Griffin Jack's on the mound for the Rays, 6-7, a 3.89 ERA. Cal Quantrill for the Rangers, 3-3 ERA, 4.05. Cameron Young plus 960 to win the Rocket Classic at the Detroit Golf Club this week. Xander Schauffele 16-1. Progressive helping veterans drive their lives forward. More info, keysofprogress.com. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
Feel a vibration in your steering wheel at highway speeds? That's not something to ignore, and a standard tire balance might not fix it. At G&H Tires and Service, they offer Road Force Balancing, an advanced system that simulates how your tire actually performs on the road to detect hidden issues. It goes beyond traditional balancing to reduce vibration, improve handling, and extend the life of your tires. Newer vehicles, especially with low-profile tires, demand this level of precision. Drive smoother. G&H Tires and Service on Beach Boulevard, where your ride gets dialed in right.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
If you gotta have more Gators, get them anytime with a Gator Podcast channel. Served up by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. Whenever you're ready, the Gator Podcast channel is too. On the video and social channels of 1010XL.
Frank Frangie here. Employee pricing for everyone is back at Nimnick Buick GMC this month only. Take advantage of employee pricing on 2026 GMC Sierra light-duty trucks. With the largest selection of trucks in the area, why shop anywhere else? Shop online at nimnickbuickgmc.com or visit the showroom off Phillips Highway. Largest selection, better prices, best interest rate, all at nimnickbuickgmc.com. Nobody but Nimnick. GMC, we are professional grade.
Renewal by Anderson is celebrating America's 250th anniversary by giving $250 off every window and door. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months. You're getting American craftsmanship and their signature service. This offer ends July 31st. Renewal by Anderson, proud partners of the Florida Gators. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613. Lauren Brooks here. If you're like most of us at 1010XL, you have a list of things you want to get done before football season begins. Make an appointment today to check out Closets by Design's new showroom on Phillips Highway, especially the awesome man cave with a full bar. Closets by Design can customize the perfect entertainment space for you to gather for game days. Call 904-878-9393 to schedule your free in-home design consultation and get 40% off plus an additional 15% off and free installation, or visit closetsbydesign.com.
Hey, this is Tony from Tony D's New York Pizza. You believe I've been making pizza here in Jacksonville for over 20 years? Thanks for the support and good times. We appreciate your business, and we're looking forward to another 20 years. Come out and see us at Tony D's New York Pizza, Bay Meadows and 295.
Tired of changing out bad sod year after year? Get it done right with Roundtree Sod.
Big or small, they have it, and always supplied farm fresh. For a lush, legendary green lawn, call 7414-SOD for a free estimate. 7414-SOD.
I'm here with Clayton Bromberg of Underwood Jewelers. Clayton, you have told us about buying better quality diamonds, but is there any way to start with a smaller diamond and use it to trade up to a larger diamond later on?
Frank, it's interesting you'd ask that because our founder, H.F. Underwood, popularized growing your diamond here in Jacksonville about 50 years ago, and it's something we still do today. When a customer buys an Underwood engagement ring or solitaire diamond pendant or a pair of ear studs, we guarantee they get the price they paid for it on the purchase of any larger diamond. Now, a lot of stores would say, big deal. We do that too, but here's the Underwood difference. We guarantee you get what you paid when you trade in your Underwood diamond, even if you're trading up by only $1. It's not that you have to trade up 2 for 1 like most jewelers ask. There have been literally thousands of people in the Jacksonville area who have taken advantage of our policy, and Underwood still grows a lot of diamonds for a lot of people.
Underwood's, serving excellence since 1928. In San Marco, Avondale, and the shops of Ponte Vedra.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, we're back here on the Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday edition of The Drill. Gave up a football score last night, ET. Never good for your baseball team. Give up a football score. 14 of the things as the Braves lose 14-3. But I mentioned Marlins kind of gave me a little mood boost before I went to bed. Came back and beat the Phillies. So the margin remains the same in the National League East. But I noticed that the game winner yesterday down in South Florida, driven in by Griffin Conine. This is the hard part of when you know that you're kind of starting to get old. When all of these guys that don't seem like old guys to you at all, their kids are all playing ball. And, man, I see the Conine hits it, and then I get into a back-and-forth passive-aggressive, not full, details and correct information until I have to ask 4 different ways AI search. And come up, I've landed on this number that I can trust, and I think it might be higher. How many sons of former major leaguers, ET, would you say are currently on Major League Baseball rosters? Sons of major leaguers.
I know Vlad Jr., Gary Sheffield Jr.
I don't even know Sheffield Jr. is currently playing, is he?
Okay.
He might be.
Okay. I'm going to say, I'm going to go with 7.
49.
Times 7.
49 former major leaguers have sons who are currently in it. Now, look, that would mean 40 man, so some may bounce back and forth. They may not be on major league active rosters tonight. But, yeah, and Griffin Conine, I was like, dang, man, Conine got a kid already playing ball? And then I remember, oh, yeah, this guy's been around actually for a few years. He looks just like his dad, by the way, so there is that. All right, we got a football fix. It's brought to you by the Jacksonville Sharks. Got a home game this weekend. We got tickets yet for that, E? No? They get a little tight down there when it comes to playoff time. Well, you go to jacksharks.com and you get them. That's Saturday night, right?
Saturday night.
Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
Saturday night. And then the rest of the playoff schedule, I believe, is Sunday. So they're the only game in town. And those IFL games are available, by the way, on through Yahoo and maybe one of the others. So there is that. And also by the home course, the Jewington Creek Golf Club, the best value in golf. It's the Jewington Creek Golf Club. It continues to be more smoke around this potential of Aaron Donald rejoining the Rams. It almost doesn't seem right that a dude can leave, retire for 2 or 3 years, and he still belongs to that team, or that's the only team maybe he would play for. I guess even if he were a free agent per se, he could still choose to play for the Rams if he wanted to. So we shall see. It would just make the Rams even more emboldened as Super Bowl favorites. If you go to Vegas right now, the favorite to win the Super Bowl, the Los Angeles Rams, which is great until you look at the history of preseason Super Bowl favorites and what that actually leads to. On paper, Rams may have arguably the best roster in the NFL. It's stacked. They are the favorite to win the Super Bowl this year. Plus 550, which is 5.5 to 1. Next is the Bills at 10 to 1. So a significant favorite to win it all. But since the NFL expanded to 32 teams in 2002, it's just the 5th time we've seen such an overwhelming Super Bowl favorite with odds under 10-1. It's just the second time for an NFC team. Of course, that kind of favorite leads to very high expectations, and sometimes those expectations can crush you. And if you go back, let's see, the 2003 Bucks favorites to make the Super Bowl. They didn't even make the playoffs. 2009 Patriots were 4.5 to 1. They got throttled by the Ravens in the wild card round. 2010 Colts, they were 8 to 1. They lost to the Jets in the wild card, so it goes kind of on and on and on there. All right, three-time Pro Bowler Jamal Adams. I can't believe Jamal Adams is still only 30.
Oh, wow, just 30?
30 years old?
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, he's joined the Vikings. Vita Vea has requested a trade from the Bucks. We'll see what that means. Tragedy and just a hard headline to read and story to digest, but Eric Bieniemy's wife has been shot in her home by her son. So Bieniemy is returned. She's in, at last check, serious but stable condition. And we'll see. The Commanders have fired their tight end coach following an EWI charge. Daniel Jones says he's ready to go, fully cleared from his Achilles injury. That is a football fix. You're welcome. Hick and Arrival and more come your way next. You are listening to The Drill on a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Live play-by-play sports were made for radio.
Well, there is advertising worth the price of admission.
And 1010XL was made for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boaters and landlubbers, friends, four-legged and two, this is Lisa the Botanista with a huge announcement. Freedom Boat Club is opening a brand new 4th location. That's right, Freedom Boat Club St. Augustine Shipyard is now open. Now members can enjoy unlimited access at Julington Creek, Jacksonville Beach, St. Augustine Comanche Cove, and St. Augustine Shipyard. Freedom Boat Club members also enjoy reciprocal access to over 400 locations across the world. There's never been a better time to join. We are offering our biggest discount ever to celebrate our brand new location. We own and maintain an entire fleet of boats. Join the club, and as often as you like, you can do water sports, inshore fishing, offshore fishing, sandbar hopping, dining on the water, or just cruising around town. Visit us at the St. Augustine Shipyard or stop by any of our locations to see what the Boat-Cierge experience is all about. Visit us at freedomboatclub.com.
Replacing windows can be a big investment, and you deserve straight answers. Well, at Cash Building Material, I got them. Prosser here. Cash Building Material explain my options, answer my questions, and help me find windows that fit my home and my budget. No pressure, just honest advice. And they'll do the same for you. So before you buy windows or doors, get a cash quote. Search Cash Building Material and click on their replacement tab. Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right.
The flagship station of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Hey, I'm Matt Lennon with AB Signs. If you own a business but your vehicle, your storefront, or job sites aren't promoting that name, who's getting your next customer? At AB Signs, we'll help your business stand out with custom vehicle graphics, signs, banners, and decals. Whether you're starting new or upgrading your image, we'll make sure your business gets noticed. Before you order from an online merchant, call local. Call Matt at AB Signs, and let's put your business to work.
Nothing says all-American like a great meal and a great deal. MyGate Rewards members. Grab any roller grill favorite, Lay's brand chips, and an ice-cold Pepsi or Gatorade, all for just $5.50. The all-American meal deal only at Gate. See store for details.
You trusted a medical professional with your care. When that trust is broken, the results can be devastating. Medical error can leave patients and families facing unanswered questions and lifelong challenges. Founded in Jacksonville, Edwards & Raggets helps you understand and protect your legal rights after medical negligence. No fees unless you recover damages. We're here to help. Call 904-INJURED or visit 904injured.com.
Edwards & Raggets, offices Jacksonville.
Baloo here for Smoonez Vision. Why Smoonez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smoonez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smoonez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smoonez is fellowship-trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmoonezVision.com today. Care you can see.
My son had a meniscus surgery a couple years ago, went smooth as silk, was playing tennis in 2 weeks. This is Patrick Malarkey, and I highly recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialist.
Our son Eric's a Division I collegiate baseball pitcher who is having shoulder pain. We took him to Southeast Orthopedic Specialist and are confident that he's now on the road to recovery. This is Beth Anderson, and we love the care Eric receives at Southeast Orthopedic Specialist.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialist.
Your AC's broke, it ain't no joke. Call Florida Home AC. Florida Home AC. Florida Home AC. Florida Home AC. FloridaHomeAC.com.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Gate Express Car Wash. Jags Veterans Report today for camp. Head Coach Liam Cohen gave insight on the team's motivation.
We know we left some meat on the bone at the end of the year, and so that taste is absolutely still in your mouth.
Zay Jones popped back into Duval on Monday as Jacksonville grabbed the last-second chance to check out a familiar target for Trevor Lawrence. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
At 7:02, it's 77 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned, because the Dan Hicken arrival and more is next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's team time, Farah doesn't flinch. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
You know it! Yes! Hey! Tuesday. CTA Tuesday. Man, your team quit on a game last night like I've never seen before. I mean, you run out of pitching, I've never bro. seen a kid. I don't think I've ever seen a guy. They just leave there to die, man. I mean, the poor kid. I mean, our guys were like beside themselves, Hernandez and Darling, and it wasn't like a shot, but it was like, you know, I wanted to understand, so I went to the dark side, your side, to see what they were saying, because they were suggesting, like you said, 5 one-run games in a row. Man, yeah. They've used up everybody, but the Braves fans were like, they could have used this guy through 10 pitches on Sunday and didn't pitch 2 days previous. This guy, Young, and another one, I don't know their names. But anyway, he said that was their opinion. But I get it, and it was, when it was over, it was over. But if you missed it, it was like a 3-3 game, and it was actually a 3-1 game. Then the Braves tied it with a 2-run homers, 3-3, Mets and Braves last night at Citi Field, and 5-3 Mets. And, man, they just left this kid out Connor there. Wilson, is that his name? What is it? Connor Thomas. Thomas, yeah. He gave up. It's only like 10 runs. Second time he's pitched. 10. I mean, 11 or 10 runs in
Yeah, you know what I was
2
saying?
and 2/3 and walked like 5. It was.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt bad for
No,
him.
I didn't.
I never feel bad for a Braves guy. I felt bad for.
I don't feel bad for professional athletes who
Yeah,
have
I
a
get
job
it.
to do. Get them out, buddy. You're on the roster. Show us why you're not. If not, go back to the minors for 8 years. I don't give a damn. Get them out.
Murph always tells me, man, when the boys smell blood.
Yeah. Well, again,
they know
that
they
was.
can hit 'em.
I get what you're saying. I mean, it's a little bit eyebrow raising, but
Yeah.
it's he doesn't. He's not really on the. You just got brought up to take a beating, man.
No,
That's where they are.
I celebrate my I just wanted to get a win over the. We're 4-18 without Soto, and we have no Soto, so
yeah, it's not
not
a good
going to go
sign.
well here the next month. But Some years you have a year, though, and I'm hoping this isn't that year for us, where a good team just gets rattled by a bad team all year. Like you'll go 4-9 against somebody that you should just so.
I don't
hopefully
think so.
hopefully it doesn't ride out that way, but we'll see. Again, you got to and I know the relievers take the beating there, but we have a bunch of pitchers that can't go 5 innings, Dan.
Yeah, I know.
We need pitching.
I know.
And so that bullpen, I mean, to really look at, I don't know who's talking about pitch 10 pitches on Sunday. Okay, whatever. We've had guys go we don't get a pitcher past the 6th.
Right.
Ever.
Right.
And so they need to go get 2 starting pitchers every day they wait. It'll do them a little bit more damage. But I'm hopeful it's a playoff team, and they're not winning the World Series. No way.
Yeah, our they like this kid Thornton that pitched last night. He's been okay. I mean, he's been very good. But I got to see him a few.
Sure.
I mean, we get guys, and he has 2 starts, and they're ready to anoint him. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, but I'm tired of waiting on young guys who Schwellenbach's the only one who's proven, and he's months away. Go get I don't care if it's Robbie Ray and the mid-tier guys.
Yeah.
We need 2 guys, 3, go Gaussman, that level. Get that guy.
Yeah.
Something.
Whatever. Unbelievable story, though, that the Marlins had that 12-game losing streak along with the Jumbo Shrimp. Did Jumbo Shrimp win last night?
I did not. I haven't checked.
But the Marlins were down and going to lose again, 7-5. That Phillies had their ace on, and he goes a third, and he gives up 5 hits and 3 runs and loses the game.
I know. I couldn't believe it. I was so happy.
Yeah, that's right. Good for you.
And so that's what I'm not going to sit here and just kill myself because they lost in last night horrifically. Let's just make sure every night what happens keeps you in the lead, and I'll just see what happens.
Yep. All by the end of today, every NFL team will have been reported. Will have reported.
It's the interesting storylines you're reminded of as you see all the scenes.
Yeah, off and running. So away we go. I watched that. I went home and I told my wife. I said, Riggs, check out this Obsession, and she goes, "Oh, let's watch the trailer." I'm like, I'm not watching this. What the hell is wrong with this guy? Yeah,
I don't know the details.
Oh my gosh, it's a
trailer.
It's a horror, dark.
Yeah,
I'm not watching that. No,
that's not
that ain't my thing, bro.
Yeah, see, I like those kinds. I like those kinds of movies, so I can't wait. That'll be.
She said, "Yeah." Well, I said, "Yeah."
That'll be
she,
A+
who
for
told
me.
you about this? I said, "It's a long story."
You don't want to know.
So anyway, I checked that out. I said, "Nope, that ain't
horror.
Happening.
Horror is a very popular genre. Even more.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day, horror it seemed like more just consisted of like the slasher variety. Where now horror's a lot more mental. That sticks with you. And now you got you can use these social media and these AI storylines. Oh, it's a madhouse out there, Hick.
Congrats to our guy, Dougie P's landed a job.
What's he doing?
Call select games on CBS Sports Network.
Okay.
College football.
All right.
So time to get back to doing something. So, and one other thing, it's great finally to be number one in something. And I saw a list, college football, number 1 team, University of Florida.
And
most arrests by college football teams since 2000, which doesn't add up. I mean, we should be much better than that. So it's disappointing on many levels. But 1, 2, and 3, very impressive. Florida, Miami, and FSU.
Yeah, well, it gets hot down here. Florida man takes over.
Alabama, Ohio State, LSU, 4, 5, and 6.
What do you know?
That's where the good programs step in.
Yeah.
I guess Miami can be considered a good program now, but yeah, so.
Not for much of that time.
Yeah, I mean.
Actually, Florida and Florida State and Miami have each spent chunks of that 25 years not very good.
Right. So anyway, I thought that was a bit surprising, quite frankly, to be honest with you. All right, it's time. The Dreamfinders Homes poll question of the day, brought to you by our friends at Dreamfinders Homes, the official home builder of the Jacksonville Jaguars. For this purpose, go to dreamfindershomes.com. Check them out. They have tremendous homes, townhomes, custom homes. If it's got the word home in it, they'll build it for you. Some incredible interest rates. Select move-in-ready homes at 4.99% fixed interest rates and things of that nature. I think they build in 15 different locations throughout Jacksonville.
15 of them things?
Yeah, just like Charlie just had a 15-foot for birdie and walked off with a 9. Poor Charlie Hall. Who'll be third in sacks for the Jags in 2026?
Well, that's a good question.
Who's going to be third in sacks for the Jags in 2026? Here are your 4 choices, and there could be more. Wesley Williams, one of their draft picks, Eric Armstead, Dennis Gardeck, or whomever they add soon.
I'm going to go, I bet it won't be the lead. I'm going to go Gardeck.
Gardeck.
Yeah, with a full season, now completely off, because I think the number may only be 6 or 7. I think he'll get that this year.
All right, E, what say you?
Since he went with Gardeck, I know it's not going to be Armstead. I'm going to go Wesley Williams because I do think that number will be like 6 or 7.
Yeah, surprisingly, in the Dream Finders Homes poll question, no, whomever they add soon, 36.6.
Yeah, there's nobody coming
Armstead is second. Gardeck is third. Wesley Williams only getting 7% of the vote. He's
complete
lagging.
unknown.
Yeah, complete unknown. So we shall see. But, yeah, they have to find someone to contribute as well, or mix it up, or blitz more, or whatever, but they have to affect the quarterback. Obviously, it's one of the challenges going forward. They feel good about, and listen, it could be Strigo or Green, one of those guys could come back, but they're a little bit down the depth chart.
Somebody need, and by the way, 6 is no good. You know, I mean, if you go down to 6 sacks last year on the individual list, you're down to like number 50 or 60. 6 is nothing special.
Oh, 6 sacks.
Yes.
Yeah, by an individual.
We need a guy to have 10. There are teams in the league last year.
Hopefully we have 2 with 10.
Well, I mean, besides those guys, you need a guy to push that number. If you look at the good teams, they are. The really good teams, they'll have a guy with 17 and a half, a guy with 14, and then it'll be 11, 9, 8, 7.
Wow. The Broncos would be the one team to look at there because maybe they had a bunch of them.
The Texans, probably.
Texans, so.
And I know we just, cherry-picked the best, maybe the best in the league.
Well, best pass rushing teams for sure, and doesn't always translate into Super Bowls, but it does translate into good defense, good pass defense, things of that nature. The Jags, don't forget, did have the number 1 run defense last year, and don't really get the respect that they earned over 17 games, but, a lot of kudos to Devon Hamilton going forward and see what he's able to do this year, and defense will be fun to watch. Getting Campanile back has to be a positive thing. Keeping the coordinators, so we'll have all that for you. We'll be out there starting tomorrow morning, bright and early with the boys, and be there till 10 o'clock.
This isn't a prediction, but I would say if there is a guy who is not getting any due right now or expectation right now, who we could wake up at the end of the year and he is the 8-sack guy, I guess it would be Williams. Yeah. And they scout him. He's defensive end. Again, you can't just take what the Rams did and, you get that player. But it's like that, it's like that Kobe Turner pick. He's a mid-round pick from Wake Forest who, is plugged in at defensive end, and he's been a 7, 8, 9-sack guy for his couple or 3 years in the league. So I'm not predicting that for him, but I'm saying if there's a guy who does do it, it probably is that unknown guy.
Yeah.
We probably gave the wrong, it's probably the wrong answer to say Gardeck or Armstead or not here yet. But maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe we just don't get to the passer. Maybe we'll have 3.5 and we'll be just what is a good year for what round was he taken? 5th? 4th? What is it?
Wesley Williams?
Yeah.
I think it was 4th, but I'd have to check.
I mean, it was relatively, you're still getting value there, especially I think Gladstone and the boys are because of what they've done, with the Rams out in those mid-rounds. So
yeah.
Caleb Unchason, 7.5 last year.
Oof. Yeah, think about the Rams if they get Aaron Donald back, too.
Yeah, I see in the top 50, I see multiple teams with 3 or 4 guys in the top 50.
Yeah. That would be good.
Calais Campbell, that was 6.5 a year ago. This is through the top 15. Just these names, they just keep on thumping out sacks year after year.
Yeah. So we'll see. Should be fun. Looking forward to it. And like I said, we'll be out there Wednesday, Thursday,
and Friday this week.
Yeah, so a lot of Jaguar. I saw Zay Jones visited. I don't know why. Hopefully nobody's like nicked up, can't start or whatever.
It sounds like you're just trying to raise that floor in the room. I mean, you got a veteran. I guess the only thing that could make Zay Jones necessary is if a couple of the vets are hurt. Because after it is a very strong 3/4 with Travis Hunter, but then you're into 2 third-round, third-day draft picks, rookies. Then you're into guys that we've seen here: Tim Jones, Austin Trammell. I think we know what those guys are. They're not really going to be, Zay Jones, a much better plug in to the pass game than those guys.
Yeah.
Would y'all be interested if we had Zay Jones in here? Why not have? Would y'all be interested in like a Stephon Diggs?
Well, if you're going to go get a guy, but that's probably I don't think
Money.
so. Because Jones, you're talking about he knows he's 4th or 5th.
Yeah.
Diggs maybe
still
will be
hasn't
a
signed
2.
with anybody, huh?
No.
Yeah, he's still a free agent.
And he's going to be sought after because he's one of the few that have stepped out and said, I'm fine being the best number 2 in the league.
Yeah.
A lot of guys are not.
He wants to be number 2.
It's amazing when you are where you want to be, how you'll take criticism a little bit different. You see, Mike Vrabel kind of ripped A.J. Brown a little bit after his first practice, and he was dropping the ball, and A.J. Brown was like, I understand where that's coming from, blah, blah, blah. They did that in Philly. He no-showed today.
Yeah, he would have the book out.
Yeah, he had the book out.
I'm not practicing today, Coach. I'm going to read. It's an important part of my growth. We're just warming up here. We got a big show today. Should be a lot of fun. Brunch with a tour live from Portugal.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
That's exciting.
He's probably, we'll have to look into whatever the local
drug
ne'er-do-wells are.
Yeah. What do they do in Portugal?
The substances there.
Hey, aren't you going to Portugal next year?
Next year.
Yeah.
Portugal.
You're going to where now?
Portugal.
When's he doing that? Is that for real or is
Yeah, he's going next summer, I think.
It's already planned?
Yeah.
It's planned. Well, getting planned, right?
It's getting planned, but it's already in the works.
Yeah.
It's the first time you've been to Europe?
First time crossing the pond.
Okay.
Be a little scary.
Ain't never scared. Bone Crusher.
Oh.
The great poet Bone Crusher once said.
This is the drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Where are you headed, cowboy?
1010XL.
I always wanted to go there.
Jacksonville Sports Radio.
We have big rolls of carpet, hardwood too, laminates, hot area rocks for you. At the Carpet Man, at the Carpet Man.
Our prices are low, 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 low.
At the Carpet Man, at the Carpet Man.
Don't delay, we'll put it in next day.
At the Carpet Man, at the Carpet Man. Y'all don't see us now, you hear? At the Carpet Man, at the Carpet Man.
Visit one of our mega flooring stores or go to carpetman.biz or
call 838-6705. The Carpet Man.
Hey, kick it here for my friends at Top Dressing. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Everybody's doing it. ET's going to do it. Our business manager, Michelle, did it. You know, yours truly did it. A lot of you out there are doing it. TopDressing.com. Here's what they do, man. They come to your house with a big old truck, get those aerators off. They level in that secret sauce, and then watch the magic happen. It's TopDressing.com season, right? And, man, you talk about a green grass, lush, beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. And you can love it, too. And here's what you do. Go to TopDressing.com and get that free estimate. TopDressing.com. It's the place to do. TopDressing.com season while it's hot outside. Watch that grass become beautiful. Learn more at TopDressing.com.
Looking for the perfect place to entertain clients or reward your employees this football season? River City Railway delivers a one-of-a-kind hospitality experience. Private, full-size rail cars with everything you need. AC, TVs, private bathrooms, outdoor entertaining areas, and reserved parking. All within walking distance to the stadium. Food and open bar included. Give your guests an experience they'll never forget. Visit rivercityrailway.com and reserve your rail car today.
If you want more teal in your daily diet, Jaguars Today with Mike Dempsey and Fat Tony. Exclusive guests, sharp analysis, and non-stop Duval football. Served by Renewal by Anderson, custom windows and doors. 10 to noon weekdays on 1010XL.
When it comes to your home or business, experience matters. That's why every apprentice at Local 234, whether training in plumbing, pipe fitting, welding, or HVAC, must pass a rigorous county licensing exam before graduating. It's just one more way Local 234 ensures the next generation of skilled professionals is ready for the job. Before you hire anyone, ask if the work will be performed by a licensed journeyman. Local 234, make the right connection.
I'm U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy. The sound of a seatbelt. It's one of the most important sounds in our car. It means everyone is ready and everyone is safe. The more our kids see us put on our seatbelts, the more natural it is for them to put theirs on too. Make it a priority. Buckle up every time. Hear the sound? Make it a habit.
Paid for by NHTSA.
Joe C. here. Want to win pizza from Tony D's, wings from Mr. Chubby's, or tacos from Taco Lou? How about chocolate from Peterbrook? All you have to do is tell us more about you by filling out the 1010 listener survey at 1010XL.com. What kind of vehicle do you drive? Are you a business owner? What part of 1010XL do you like the most? We want to get to know you better so we can serve you better. Go to 1010XL.com, fill out the survey, and you could be a winner.
Checkmate. I'm Brendan Cecilia, founder of Checkmate Coatings.
And I'm Chester, the Checkmate King.
The two most important factors behind a great garage floor coating are the preparation and the application.
So we prepare every floor with high-performance diamond grinding pads. But just ugly diamonds, right, Brendan? If we find any nice ones, I could use some crown jewels.
Sorry, Chester. Our special grinding pads use diamonds that are too ugly for jewelry.
But they create the perfect surface to bind with our multi-layer polymer coating for years of durable performance.
You'll have to pick out jewelry on your own time, Your Highness.
The term is Your Majesty, Brendan, but I'll let it go this time.
Perfect preparation?
Check. Expert application?
Check. A gorgeous new floor that sparkles like a diamond in your garage? Checkmate!
Transforming your floors, making them great. Checkmate.
Visit checkmatecoatings.com. That's checkmatecoatings.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Yeah! We got sports concepts and rationalizations. Hello. We call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, I like to hand out a prize pack that he says will dazzle you. So, Emmanuel, Arthur Thalleran, what are we giving out?
I got a pair of tickets to the Florida Theater's Jacksonville Rock Orchestra live, bringing the breathtaking music of David Bowie. It's going down August 8th. Tickets on sale now at FloridaTheater.com, but one lucky winner will win a pair of them things at the end of the 10-minute drill.
Like to help out the degenerates as we start thinking about gambling and getting back in it. So
this coming. I gave you some of those week one spreads with the college game yesterday. Didn't make
one's for you.
For me. Okay.
Well, for you.
Oh, okay.
The Guggen. Georgia's minus 48.5 against Tennessee State.
Yeah.
Kirby Smart doesn't care about your point spread. They're 0-15-1 versus the spread is 38-point favorites under Smart.
That's surprising. You'd think they would have beaten somebody 65-7.
So they did. It was FSU, but
well, you know what I mean. Yeah, somebody they weren't supposed to beat less.
But just so you know,
yeah, those big. You love a big spread, and I
do.
I would suggest it perhaps gotten you in a little trouble in the Friday pack the last few years.
Yeah. We were talking about who's going to get the third in sacks and edge rushers rankings. Myles Garrett, Micah Parsons, Will Anderson, Aiden Hutchinson, Daniil Hunter, Nick Bonito, Max Crosby, TJ Watt, Brian Burns. You see all the same guys in the top 10. Nick Bosa. Josh Hines Allen, 11. The Rams have Myles Garrett and Byron Young, 1 and 15. I always look for Trayvon. Trayvon's 37. Down there with Jonathan Cooper. And
not paid 37, is he? I know one thing, and this is fair. The Jaguars love Trayvon Walker a lot more than the stat sheet does. A lot more than the rankings do.
Yeah.
You know, if you look at grades or rankings, no one has Trayvon Walker in the top 20 of edge rushers.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it a bad fit.
No.
You know, make it all work, but
Right.
He's not received any kind of recognition. Like the top 32 at the end of last year, he wasn't in. Now, last year was an injury
last year, he wasn't. Again, I think it's fair to expect double-digit sacks from him.
Sure. And impact, right? And pressures and the other things. Like the reason, even the year he had the 10.5 that he did in grade was because he wasn't doing anything outside of that. It was a bit of that Vic Beasley effect. If he got there, he got him.
Pressure is going to be on one guy this year in college football. A lot of guys. Let's not kid ourselves. But the pressure is going to be on one William Belichick after a 4-8 season last year with your right-hand guy on paid administrative leave. And
by the way, apparently it is, at least the accusations are untoward.
Yes. Listen, kind of be like Dan and Jeff go back to college and go roughshod over sorority row. I mean, hey, Belly, settle down, you bunch of old.
Well, I mean,
clowns.
Lombardi's was with a staff, an
What are we doing over there?
aged staff member, so I wasn't necessarily at the Gamma House.
All
but
right, well,
I hear you.
I don't know.
I mean,
what the hell's going on
so
down there?
you're saying like some Kappa house you're going to see Belichick leaving shirtless later this year?
I mean,
is he still with that crazy psycho of a girlfriend?
So,
Tarps off, baby.
Huh? Tarps off. Tarps were off at City last night. What are we doing? In Tampa, it's a tarp off zone. I mean, we got
sure. Oh yeah, it's a big deal.
Things caught fire all throughout. Tarps off. But yeah, so anyway, Belichick better find some dubs this year. He's going to go quietly into the night. I haven't really...
and you know what? At first thought, you're like, oh, that would be sad. And then you realize, I don't think he cares at all.
Nah, he probably don't give a
He doesn't give a rat. It's like Urban doesn't care at all that his Jag career was an absolute joke.
What am I going to do? I don't know. Somebody wants to pay me a bunch of money, coach football. Let's do it. They got TCU to open. They got Clemson week 3. And then they got Notre Dame and Pitt. Oh, dear.
Oh, that's rough. And no quarterback either.
And I think last year we said they had a manageable schedule, if you remember correctly. And I don't.
Well, let me tell you this. Coach quarterback are so important. And when it came to NFL, you always had that coach part, put to bed, right?
Yeah.
But on a day where SI released their quarterback rankings, 1 to 68 in the Power 5 conferences now, 1 to 68.
Yeah.
Worst quarterback in all of college football, by the way. Congratulations, Davis Warren, Stanford. But I remember North Carolina's dude is not high is the point I'm going to make.
Well,
here we go.
Yeah.
61 out of 68.
Who is it? Who do they?
Billy Edwards Jr.
Yeah, graduate transfer from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Former Maryland starter.
Yeah. But he's never been any good. Yeah, so there you go. You're going to turn to Billy Edwards to get this thing going in the right direction.
In trouble.
And it's not like they got, he didn't wow the recruits. There was no, oh, this is your path to the NFL. There was no extra respect given Bill Belichick.
No.
They've not they're no better than when he got there.
Oh, boy.
He should have stayed in the NFL. He probably could have succeeded there. By the way, 60, just one better, Ashton Daniels.
Oh, great. Well, they are. They got a lot. They got a ton. I was just looking. They're third in recruiting in 24/7, but they have 41 commits.
41?
Yeah.
Third in the next year's class?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's that's going to change. How do you have 41 though?
But in this one,
by the way, what do you think Aaron Philo is?
Oh, in this one, they're 15th though with their star numbers. So.
Well, that's impactful.
Aaron Philo
Did you look?
No. Aaron Philo is going to be.
All right, first, let me ask you this: who's higher, DJ Lagway or Aaron Philo, ranking the 68 quarterbacks in D1?
Good question. I will say. Ooh, that's a really good one. I'm going to say Lagway's a little bit ahead of him.
Okay. What do you think Aaron Philo is?
I'm going to say he's in the 40s.
Okay. And where do you think Lagway is?
He's late 30s.
Okay.
Just guessing.
No, I hear you.
Are you looking or are you?
I know.
You know.
I'm just scrolling. Yeah. I know the answer to each. I just wasn't exactly sure on the numbers. You're close on Philo. He would be, the kid's definition of mid. He's 34 out of 68.
Yeah.
21 to 28, 373, 1 touchdown, 1 interception last year. There's a lot of cohesion there with him and his offensive coordinator.
It's actually
it's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. You said he only threw 28 balls last year?
21 for 28.
Wow.
373, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. And so we'll say they got other look. The receiving room is good, and Jaden Ball is a terror. So if the O-line does anything at all, quarterback can be very important to whether or not they go over that 7.5. All right. So if Aaron Philo is 34, do you still think DJ's higher than him?
No.
What do you think DJ is?
I said I think he's in the 38 to 42 range.
DJ Lagway at Baylor now 46.
46. Yeah.
Ooh,
he looks great.
Does he?
Yeah, I saw a picture of him, shirt off. Tarps off.
Tarps off.
He is in excellent shape.
Well, hopefully he's throwing it, with the spiraled variety, not the end over end I was looking at in training camp there.
Oh, dear.
Do a couple of end over enders.
Oh, no.
Can't have those.
Give me the top rated quarterbacks, please.
Who do you think is number one?
Well, it's easy to say Arch.
Yeah. But not everyone says Arch.
No. I like the C.J. Carr kid from Notre Dame.
Yeah. A lot of people like Ohio State's Julian Sayin. He had an incredible year last year.
Yeah.
Number one on this list, not a guy you've named. Want to try another one?
Oregon.
Not him. Want to try another one?
Yeah. It could be the Mestamaker kid. Could be Mateer.
Still no.
Oh,
no.
Oh, Duke's not. Yeah,
No.
Duke
Oh,
transfer.
Mensa could be. He's top 5. Not him.
No.
This guy's almost forgettable. Well, to be the number one quarterback, he certainly is forgettable. We've just rattled off names. And if I were in your group and didn't have the answer
I know.
for me.
Trinidad Chambliss.
Trinidad Chambliss from Ole Miss.
Yeah.
39-37, 22 touchdowns, 3 picks last year. I don't know. A whole year of Trinidad Chambliss without Lane Kiffin is not going to look the same. That'd be my guess. I would expect some coming back to the mean a little bit for Chambliss. Number 2 is Sayin. Number 3 is C.J. Carr. Good call.
Man, there's Julian Sayin. And listen, I know he had a great year last year.
Actually, 32-8, not 41. 77% completion.
Yeah. Listen, I feel like I'd throw 15 touchdown passes at the Ohio State this year.
Or maybe when you were 40.
Well, when you're throwing
When I was
those
40
guys.
for sure. That's what I'm saying. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
Those guys are wide A open, dude.
You don't got to do much to
Bubble screen. There he goes.
All right.
I
hear you. That's
yeah.
fair.
I just
C.J. Carr.
he should not be ranked ahead of some of these other guys.
He's not that good, is what you're saying?
I don't think he's
that good.
Yeah. He ain't him.
His completion percentage was 4.6 points higher than the second, who was, and he only trailed Mendoza in passer rating. 9.2 yards per attempt, unless the bubble screen is going to the house. Anywho, C.J. Carr is 3. Dante Moore, East guy from Oregon, is 4. And Darian Mensah at Miami.
Yeah.
Credit Miami with one thing, buddy. They have gone and got that top quarterback to keep things going, from Cam to Beck to Mensah.
Yeah.
Those are literally maybe the top 3 on the market in those years, or certainly among the top 5 in those particular years. Mensah is 6. Arch doesn't show up till 7.
Yeah, it's
whatever. No, I'm sorry, 6.
Yeah.
Mensah was 5. Arch is 6. Damon Williams at Washington is 7.
Yeah.
Jaden Maeva at USC is 8. Sam Levitt, LSU. A lot of people expect big things. He's 9. And then Josh Hoover at Indiana. Mestamaker, Oklahoma State. Marcel Reed at 12.
Yeah.
That seems high to me.
That'll be fascinating. There's a lot of guys. And
Sure, they're Marcel Reed or Gunnar Stockton.
Oh, they're totally different.
I know.
Totally different. I mean,
one's good and positive and protects the football, and the other guy's a turnover machine, so they're really different. I don't like Marcel Reed.
Man, that Gunnar Stockton's a tough kid.
Yeah.
It's just a country boy taking shots, getting beat up.
Just doing this
Gets
thing.
up, goes back for more Kirby. I love this boy.
Yeah.
Today, I can see Kirby screaming at Georgia practice. Today, we're going to do a drill. Everybody take a shot at Gunnar. We got to get him ready.
Gunnar in here, son.
Gunnar, like, yes, sir, coach.
Mateer, 21. His stock is way fallen. Do you know his number? Give me
whose ranking is this?
Give me touchdowns and interceptions for Mateer last year.
I have no idea. I know he broke his hand. So
yeah, I missed some games, but
14
and 11.
Yeah. There, a lot of people are big on Oklahoma this year.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people.
So,
they made the playoff, right? And they lost to Alabama. They blew the lead against Alabama. We got to take a break, man.
Yes, we do.
We're way over here on a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
641-1010. Come kind, come courteous, come correct. E?
A pair of tickets to the Florida Theater is going down at Jacksonville's Rock Orchestra Live. They're bringing breathtaking music from David Bowie, and it's going down August 8th. Tickets on sale now at floridatheater.com, but one lucky winner could win a pair of tickets right now. That number, 904-641-1010.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Hey, Hicken here. I want to talk skin along with my friends at Beaches Dermatology, reminding you to wear your sunscreen. Football season is back, baby. And with that, days under that bright sun. So when you load up that truck for the game day tailgate, or the chairs for your kids' flag games, or even the boat heading downtown to watch our Jags, make sure you bring the screen. Sunscreen, that is. It's a must here in Duval. But if you have any concerns right now, give Beaches Dermatology a call online at beachesdermatology.com.
There's only one sport with games to bet every day the rest of the summer, and there's only one legal app to bet it. Bet baseball on Hard Rock Bet, your home to bet home runs, strikeouts, even the next at-bat. It's secure and regulated, so your money is safe. Step up to the plate with towering parlays that can turn a dollar bet into a max payout up to $2 million.
It's out of here!
Hard Rock Bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Yeah, I know how awful it is to get injured, but not like my friend Tom who got rear-ended last year. Tom McManus here. Morgan & Morgan can help you. They're the largest personal injury law firm in the nation. 1,000 lawyers, 100 offices across the nation, and over $30 billion recovered. And guess what? They don't get a single penny unless you do. A proven track record with backup. Hard to find these days, but not with Morgan & Morgan. For the people, that's right. Get injured due to someone's neglect, get paid. Dial pound law or check out forthepeople.com.
Hey, gang, Hicken here. Everybody loves what's happening at Beard's Diamonds this month, up to 40% off store-wide at their annual Christmas party sale, but you need to hurry. This event ends at the end of July. Hurry in to see all the amazing deals, 40% off, and that does include engagement rings. You better believe it does. Also fashion rings, earrings, bracelets, bands, pendants, colored gemstones. It's the annual store-wide sale that makes everybody feeling good with December prices in July like Christmas. And if you're getting engaged this summer, man, now's your chance to get a bigger, better quality diamond for less. Yeah, you can save as much as 40% off Beard's already unbeatable prices. And don't forget, Beard's is a Town Center's locally owned diamond superstore. Local, taking care of the Jacksonville people. Say hi to the Lupos when you go in there. Terrific. They're part of us. They take care of us. Don't settle for the corporate chain store experience when you get the value, service, and attention you deserve. Christmas in July, exclusively at Beard's. Shop local, shop Beard's at the St. John's Town Center.
No way, Jose! If you want the perfect tacos, margaritas, and the perfect place to enjoy time with friends, say No way, Jose! The freshest Mexican food, the coldest drinks, the greatest time. No Way Jose Restaurant, Bar and Grill, Bay Meadows, and San Jose.
It's Mike Dempsey. If you're thinking about a bathroom upgrade, maybe turning that old tub into a safer walk-in shower, check out 5 Star Bath Solutions. I shopped around, talked to several companies, and I chose 5 Star because their customer service was simply incredible. Responsive, honest, upfront about the entire project, and their pricing was even better than expected. When you're ready for a fresh look, better comfort, and a bathroom space you'll love using every day, schedule your free consultation at 5starbathsolutions.com and get the 5-star experience.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Have you got concrete or asphalt rubble piling up? Arcosa Crushed Concrete will pay you for it and recycle it. They're just minutes from Everbank Stadium on Talleyrand. Call Arcosa Crushed Concrete and get paid for what you don't need. ArcosaCrushedConcrete.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
It's just me against the world.
Sorry, I was enjoying the brunch part of Brunch with the Tour.
It's the best part.
My favorite.
Let's not kid ourselves. The tour moves to Detroit, and we'll talk tour golf with Stewie a little bit later this morning. And they got a pretty good field there to be where they are.
Yeah.
Some relatively big names in the field, so we'll have some to choose from as we update you on that Brunch with the Tour race for, well, checks no, it's nothing.
new faces or new places for old faces in the NFL. Myles Garrett, probably the biggest news. You want to know why the Rams are the favorites? They got the biggest change, the number one guy, Myles Garrett. And also got Trent McDuffie, who they have on this list as number 3.
Yeah.
So, boom, boom. A.J. Brown, he's favorite receiver.
He's at 2?
Is at 2. He would be behind Amon-Ra if he had been also traded, but he wasn't. Dexter Lawrence is a big deal. He's at the Bengals. Trey Hendrickson to the Ravens. Kyler Murray, 6. Caleb Downs.
Kyler Murray, 6 is way too high.
Huh? We'll see. I don't know. Maybe Kevin O'Connell gets the best out of him. Maybe.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray's had some good years.
At the end of the year, then if he does all that, then I think he would be 6.
Yeah. We know he's going to start. I don't care what anybody says.
It says top impact signings. I mean, I don't think Kyler Murray has earned the distinction of that. These other guys ahead of him.
Neither is Caleb Downs, and he's 7th. He's a rookie, but they think so you're basing it somewhat on, Tyler Linderbaum 8th, Jalen Waddle 9th, DJ Moore 10th. You're not going to find any of our news here, right?
No,
except guys who left. Maybe I wonder if any of our guys are in the top 50.
And so far, they're not showing, and that's good.
Yeah,
and I think it's a little bit of a reality check on the value that you can put on your, on your home guys sometimes.
Well, top 30, David Montgomery. Kirk Cousins is 35th. Devin Lloyd, 39th. Lloyd can command the middle of the Panthers' defense and brings more upside and coverage as a 3-down defender with ball skills and zone awareness. Showed playmaking ability last season in Jacksonville, grabbing 5 interceptions, returning 1 for a score.
Definitely had a great year.
He did.
Probably top 5 defensive year by a Jag.
Travis Etienne, 47. The team's decision to restructure Kamara's contract will factor into Etienne's total volume, but I still like the free agent addition. In Moore's offense, Etienne can produce as a receiver. And I expect more to get him on the perimeter in the run game. Etienne had 13 total touchdowns in Jacksonville last season. So,
and Liam Cohen, when they reported last week, famously now kind of said how much he believes in Bashal Tutin. I guess the question is that to ask him is, what is it that you have been able to see that makes you say that?
Yeah.
Right? Because we haven't seen that trend. Is there something any different from, the end of last year to now? Are we still going back to what you saw as a prospect? Is it, the absorption of the playbook? Just what are the dynamics that go into you having that confidence?
Yeah.
He had that's the question. No question for Liam.
15-yard run was his longest run during the regular season. 15 yards.
He did have a little swing pass, a little longer play early in the year because I thought he was going to give me that 60 I had been predicting. Never came, sadly.
Yeah, that's right.
When
you hexed him.
Yeah, I think it was like a 40-something yarder. Wasn't it a little swing pass kind of early in the year? One of those earlier home game. Maybe the first Texans game, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Boys, I got something for y'all.
What do you got, man?
We got to discuss this, man.
All right, let's discuss.
This whole Kyle Shanahan thing out there in San Fran.
Yeah.
Why do you think the media, ESPN, all that, why they try to keep it under wraps? Now, I got some, I want to say, I got some ideas on why, but I kind of want to, why would they put that under wraps?
Well,
especially if because they reported there's no drugs involved,
right?
No alcohol involved.
That's what they said.
That's what they said.
Oh, how would we know?
Well, I mean, by now there's a police report, so if there's no drugs, no alcohol.
Police report.
I think there could be something else involved.
Oh.
Yeah.
Another lady.
Oh. Diana.
I don't know about her.
Diana back on the prowl.
Come on, man.
I shouldn't have said that. I think there's
something
friendship. I think Adam Schnipner, was quick to break HIPAA laws and show JPP's deformed hand or whatever that was way back when. And
Johnny Manziel, there was Kardashian footage of him when he back in the day.
They don't have any problem with that. But here's a coach who's been in the league, he's been a source probably for some dudes through the years, and it's just a little odd. And honestly, a fair question on one of these cold pizza shows when Schnipner's on and McAfee's talking to him is, did you know about this for 11 days? Why didn't you say anything? Because if all those other things are news, like I said, damn sure, and these are the same cats who, again, got on the our lady here in town who talked to, Liam Cohen after the game. So, just Lynn Jones. So
Ms. Lynn Jones.
Fair is fair here, and you got a job to do, and that's a story.
That is news.
He's not coaching right now.
So that's the head coach.
What I never understand is, do we really think it's not going to come out?
And it was.
Maybe it was just. Is it? I don't know how you could possibly frame it as not a big deal if you have to go to the hospital, have surgeries,
40 stitches.
How does that not? Yeah, I mean,
he almost died. They're saying he almost lost an eye.
He almost lost an eye.
And by the way, who the guy? Just to add to it, and not being talked about as well. The guy who's being the acting head coach is?
I saw his name. It didn't.
Chris Forster, is that his name?
Well, should I have known the name?
Who that?
You know what his most famous moment was? Let me double check here before I get this wrong. Chris Forster is coaching, filling in as the head coach.
Right.
Yeah. In October 2017, Miami Dolphins offensive line coach Chris Forster resigned after a leaked video went viral showing him used a rolled up $20 bill.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he was was there Adam Gase? Was Adam Gase there? But, yeah, he was partying.
He's partying.
I remember that.
Maybe play the under on the Niners.
I mean, I'm glad he's got his life back on the line.
I guess
that's fine.
Yeah,
I'm just
sure. But still, it's
Dang.
You would think
it's a little weird. It's the whole thing. The whole thing is a little odd, and it's worth. What are we doing?
Before you get into all of that, if Liam Cohen was in an accident tonight with all those different injuries, it would be on the news. It should be on the news. You know why? So your fan base will pray for you. Or I don't. It's not like a negative per se. It's a car accident.
Correct.
Yeah, but what happens is, in this day and age, if you don't report it, now we do what we do.
Well, you speculate.
We speculate. We wonder. We discuss. Why? It's
them not reporting is making it worse.
Right. Made it worse.
Well, it is, by all accounts, now reported, right? Is there anything missing still?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, we know that he's been in an accident. We know he went to the hospital. We know he nearly
But we don't know, what caused it, whether he was on the phone.
It also adds to
see, this is where I start to veer a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to me, the news is the coach was in a car accident, this injury, that injury. If there's not if you're not facing charges, I don't know whose business it is. I don't care if was he reaching for his phone. That's not. I don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I don't know where I got he wasn't the only person in the car. So
right.
I don't know if they're trying to hide that or what.
When it's not reported, it's a fair question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
unless the media just missed it for a day and a half, Dan.
It wasn't a day.
Like 11 days.
I know, but then they got to the point of I don't know.
Knew. They all sat
happened.
here and said they knew.
Yeah.
So,
but I'm saying initially, I don't know and I've worked in the business I don't know why you would not report that. It does not seem to be anything that it is
to hide.
Right.
I mean, there's some of the the Niners media,
but clearly it's something that they're hiding.
It gives that impression.
Yes.
Yeah, it gives that impression. That's fair.
Yeah. They said Chris Sims said he almost lost an eye. They changed it. He almost
Have we
died.
actually seen him? I know he was watching
showed
from
up
afar.
I haven't seen him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Has there been camera shots?
Didn't you say he took 40 stitches in the face?
40 of them things.
And did he have a broken shoulder or something?
Ribs
all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it was not good.
It's Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
There's something about hearing the game live that makes it all come to life. Feel the energy on 1010 XL, Jacksonville Sports Radio.
Pickin here. See clearly with the Eye Associates and trusted optometrist Zachary Boskool and Alice LaFlamme. From comprehensive eye exams, dry eye care, glaucoma management, diabetic eye care, and more, Dr. Boskool and Dr. LaFlamme are dedicated to protecting your vision. Immediate availability at all 5 Jacksonville locations. Schedule today with Dr. Boskool and Dr. LaFlamme by calling the Eye Associates, formerly Bowden Associates, Schneider Eye and Wellness Center, and Janet Betchkel, MD at 296-0098.
Renewal by Anderson is celebrating America's 250th anniversary by giving $250 off every window and door. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months. You're getting American craftsmanship and their signature service. This offer ends July 31st. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
You don't think this would be a good moment to text somebody?
There's never a bad moment to share your opinion on the 1010XL text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures. Share your opinion
As soon as possible.
at 641-1010.
I'm U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy. The sound of a seatbelt. It's one of the most important sounds in our car. It means everyone is ready and everyone is safe. The more our kids see us put on our seatbelts, the more natural it is for them to put theirs on too. Make it a priority. Buckle up every time. Hear the sound? Make it a habit.
Paid for by NHTSA.
College football fans, I'm Greg McGarity, President and CEO of the TaxSlayer Gator Bowl. Don't miss your last chance to watch college football in Jacksonville before the stadium is renovated. The SEC and ACC face off in Everbank Stadium for this year's TaxSlayer Gator Bowl Wednesday, December 30th at 11:30 a.m. A perfect buy for family stocking stuffers. Act now and get a sizzling summer special of 4 tickets for $100 at TaxSlayerGatorBowl.com. TaxSlayerGatorBowl.com.
Today's vehicles are smarter than ever, but that also means they need more precision than ever. Features like lane assist, collision warning, and adaptive cruise control all rely on cameras, sensors, part of what's called ADAS. And if those systems are even slightly off, they might not work correctly. That's why, after certain repairs, your vehicle will need ADAS calibration. At G&H Tires and Service, they have the ADAS system, so your vehicle's safety features work the way they're supposed to. Don't guess with your safety. G&H Tires and Service. Precision that protects.
Hunting season in Northeast Florida is just around the corner, and Green Acres Sporting Goods has been serving Jacksonville hunters for over 55 years. And right now, you can lock in a summer deal on an AR-style 12-gauge shotgun for just $299. And while you're there, check out the largest archery pro shop in Northeast Florida and test shoot the newest bows by Hoyt and Matthews. Shop today at Green Acres Sporting Goods.
Bueller. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, pal, what's the matter? I came right over.
It's my water, Jason. Smell this.
Yeesh.
That came out of my tap, Jason. I'm worried there's a lot more in there than just H2 and O.
Well, yeah. In Jacksonville, we have some of the hardest water in Florida. There's calcium carbonate in there and magnesium sulfate and...
I'm sorry, calcium... what now?
It's the same stuff that makes those cool stalactites in caves.
Well, it's making my shower all powdery, my tap's all crusty, and caves make me claustrophobic.
Put on these sunglasses. Whoa. Call Bueller Air and Plumbing, and our water treatment experts will do a free water quality test. We'll check for minerals, bacteria, anything that might make your water smelly or damage your plumbing or appliances.
And if it's bad, you can fix it?
Your glasses will come out cleaner, your shampoo will lather better.
I like a good lather, Jason.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
I have it's officially now a pet peeve. I can't get a rational answer. I mean, just so literally the next 6 games are going to decide whether the Minnesota Twins or the Washington National or the Tigers are going to stay in it to win it.
Yeah.
Why do teams that have weaknesses not go address them quicker? Why do we wait? The trade deadline is on Monday. We've known this. The names are there. The teams are there. The needs are there. Wouldn't it behoove you to be first?
The Mets are expecting a bloodletting and just pack them up and leave.
I saw
if there's
Lindor
anybody there,
maybe
you
the
better...
Yankees. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I don't think they're trading.
Yeah,
I don't think they're trading.
Well, what constitutes a blockbuster? You know what I mean? Does it have to? Is it the name? Is it the number? Is it the teams involved? Both?
No, it's a blockbuster is Scooble.
Is that it?
No, if you
somebody, sometimes there's
you
someone you
really
didn't
want a
expect.
blockbuster. It's like Scooble and one of the Tigers' other guys, Torkelson, for a name a pretty big
Lindor,
name.
Peralta.
Yes, and then some, yes.
Two sellers.
That's a blockbuster.
Two sellers won't trade, but
That's a
to the point.
Yeah.
Well, here on ESPN, the one deal ESPN experts would make as we head to, I'm told there's a trade deadline. I'm not sure I believe it. The lack of activity is disgusting, and I don't know the reason behind it. And I can't get and I appreciate Murph's perspective, and he's got the professional perspective. I have a fan's perspective, and a fan's perspective is what? There's no, is there some date, Dan, that matters? That they'll screw the fan at the beginning of the year because, he can't come up until May 20th so that you can have that year of service. Here are deals that the ESPN experts will make. I've got 2 Tarek Skubal blockbusters. I guess these are maybe outside of the obvious, the Dodgers or Yankees or Braves or whoever. And I've always wondered this. I think it's time for this team to take its shot, man. Shoot your shot, shooter. The Milwaukee Brewers. Why wouldn't the Brewers go?
I agree.
Could you imagine Skubal?
I agree. I told the luncher yesterday, you got to go all in here, man.
The Brewers recognize the opportunity this season presents. They haven't won a World Series in all 58 years of their existence. They're in the midst of a season which they've got the game's most dominant pitcher, a deep well of arms beyond him, a lineup with depth, and good gloves. This is a time to push. So how about a package of Logan Henderson, Josh Admazewski, and infielder Ricky Monies for Skubal? Yeah, sign me up.
Shoot, I'd take that in a second.
Skubal to the Rays.
Ooh.
I love when small payroll teams go for it. So the Brewers or the Rays are my favorite potential Skubal destinations. Both have the farm systems to make it happen comfortably.
Yep.
And then they throw out some names there. All right, others. Mason Miller blockbusters. That's another.
Yeah.
I would say
that's my boy, ain't it? With the walkout music.
I would say that he will be more impactful than Skubal because a contender is going to get a guy who you can't hit. So he's going to take one of these teams and make them about 50% harder to get rid of in the postseason.
Okay.
Miller to the Brewers. Brewers back. I'm not saying they would say both, but I think they're both just kind of saying, yeah, it's time for Milwaukee to go. Miller.
What if they traded for Skubal and Miller?
You're going for it. I mean, yeah.
They just wouldn't do it.
Padres trade Miller to White Sox. Is it time for the White Sox to buy? I think they're back to 500.
Yeah.
Deals for star hitters. Maybe this is where I saw it. Mets trade Lindor to the Yankees.
You can't do that.
The Yankees need a shortstop. It'd be a perfect fit for them. I don't know what you get.
What are they giving us?
Yeah, let me see what they're doing.
Spencer Jones and what?
Right.
If we're trading Lindor to the Yankees, you're giving us Bellinger or the Rice kid and
they're saying
2 prospects.
Among others, Dax Kilby, last year's number 39 overall pick. Kilby.
No, I don't want Kilby for Francisco Lindor. No.
Well, there's other stuff.
What is it?
He's not giving specifics, so I don't know.
Well, then screw him.
He says the Yankees wouldn't offer George Lombard Jr., who can come up and play third base, another position of need, but maybe they can offer another shortstop in Dax Kilby, last year's number. Yeah.
Yeah. So you want us to give you a guy's having a down year, but is a perennial all-star. Last night had 2 home runs, a triple, and 6 RBI.
Oh, and eat some of the contract too.
And eat some.
We're also going
to. And you're going to give us one of your. Oh, we don't care about this guy. You can have him. No.
Yeah. I'll take that. By the way, if you're giving away Lindor for that, then I got some. You can have any of my Susini, Gill, any of them. Lodi's, all of them.
Yeah.
I ask this: is it low dice or low dice? I do this every time. So I'm right. I need to stick with it. All right, Jeremy Pena to the Red Sox. That's a good under the radar, not a big name, but a really good shortstop. I would not like to see this at all. In fact, I'd like to get this guy, but Byron Buxton.
Yeah.
To the Phillies.
As long as he stays healthy, man. And he's been healthy the last year and a half, which has been good, I think.
I don't need Buxton to the Phillies. Ryan Jeffers, a Twins.
He's a Yankee.
He's a catcher, isn't he?
Yeah.
To the Yankee. They got catching issues.
Yeah.
Brady Singer.
Yeah.
From Cincinnati to the White Sox.
Okay.
Clay Holmes to the White Sox. So they're looking for the White Sox to take advantage of a weak, AFC Central and make a move here.
Well, why not? There's a riddle going on around here that.
Around where?
Here at the 1010XL Studios.
I wasn't aware of this.
Yes, you are. You've created it.
I did.
Yeah, well, it's called Brunch with the Tour. It's coming up here at the bottom of the hour, and included in that is brunch. And when the PGA Tour sidekick Stuart Moore is not here, he gets us food delivered.
Right.
I was very appreciative of it, and they leave it outside the door, and he says the food's there in 5 minutes.
Because the front door's locked until like 9 when the support staff gets here.
Yeah, business is only for us here early.
Sure. We need protection.
Yeah. The Googans are.
We've already covered Dan was afraid of getting sniped, so we've covered this with a black curtain.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So anyway, today somehow the food got inside.
Yes, and we don't know how that happened.
No idea.
It was sitting on the front desk.
And then, so was the door unlocked? Well, we went and checked. The door was not unlocked. And then you said, well, maybe it was left unlocked and then it locked on its own. But you say that's not possible.
No. So I don't, for the life, there was no one here but us.
Just the three of us.
I don't know how it got, and like I said, sometimes if you have a door that opens and closes, sometimes if you'll let it shut, but it won't shut all the way.
We're going to need
but this one doesn't jam like that. You close it and boom,
need a new code, need a new Secret Service, going to need some security here.
I'm curious more than anything.
Hey, bro, how did you get in here, bro?
Yeah, how did you get in the front door?
How did he get in?
Maybe Stewie right now needs to contact and figure it out.
Well,
he probably got the Uber. I mean, it's no big deal. You're not in trouble, friend.
No.
We're just trying to button things up here.
We got to figure it out.
That is a riddle.
Yeah. It's a riddle, and it's out there, and
well, when he texted,
could send the entire 1010 building into a tizzy.
Well, he sent the text. Food is there at the front desk. I just thought he mistyped front door.
Me too. That's what I thought.
And I went out there and it was literally sitting on the desk. So
on the desk. How did it get to the desk? How did it get through that fortress of a door?
Do we have a moonlighter here at 1010XL? And did he happen to get an Uber driver who also works here?
Perhaps.
And therefore they had a key.
Perhaps.
That sounds awfully far-fetched, but who knows?
At this point, there has to be a viable explanation, and we don't think it was that the door was unlocked.
Yeah, it's not that because it doesn't. Yeah,
and we don't think that it could have been open and then it was closed.
And by the way, there's no code.
There's no code.
Yeah, we don't code it. We have keys.
Yeah,
we have
key
fobs. So it's not like Stewie told him. And by the way, if Stewie told him the code, he would never work at 1010XL again. There would be no brunch with the tour.
Oh dear!
You don't go giving codes to Uber drivers.
Don't give out codes.
No, silliness.
Anyway, just a thought. Riddle solving.
Okay.
Perhaps not. We'll have to go check the videotape.
Oh, do they? I don't know if we have one. We need one now.
Control.
Thank you, E. This is the drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. When Florida wins, she's sunshine and beach waves. With a Gator heartbeat, Lauren Brooks on Helmets and Heels. Afternoons 2 to 4 on 1010XL.
Make Capital Glass and Shower Doors your premier choice for top quality glass solutions. With over 40 years of expertise, their team specializes in commercial and residential projects. From elegant shower doors to modern frameless enclosures, they've got you covered. But that's not all. They also offer glass railing systems, glass wine cabinets, and much more. For unmatched quality and service, choose Capital Glass and Shower Doors. Your vision, their expertise. Visit online at capcoglass.com.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
How many Major League Baseball players have played exclusively for the Yankees and the Mets?
When you file a claim with Southern Oak Insurance, we schedule one of our trusted vendors to work directly with you, which means a faster claim resolution. Find out more at southernoak.com.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
Just 6 Major League players have played exclusively for the Yankees and the Mets, including the famous Yankee catcher Yogi Berra.
Southern Oak Insurance. Our family protecting yours.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
It's almost time to kick off the 2026 season at the bank. Whether you want to be at the center of it all as a season ticket member, lock in 3 or more games with a bundle at the bank, or cheer on the Jags at your most anticipated matchup, there's a way for everyone to be a part of the action. Seating is limited, so don't wait. Secure your tickets now by visiting jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000.
Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you.
Instant Keys saves the day if you have lost or broken keys. They can program new keys and remotes for nearly every make and model of vehicle at a fraction of the dealership cost. Fast, honest, and reliable locksmith service. Call 722-1111.
Instant Keys. Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you.
David Garrard here, and once again, I'm reporting good news about how good my knees are doing following PRP treatment at Southeast Orthopedic Specialist. For an old quarterback like me, my knees are in great shape.
You don't have to be a celebrity or a professional athlete to appreciate the everyday personal attention you'll receive at Southeast Orthopedic Specialist. For any orthopedic need, call on the pros at SOS.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
This is Jeff Middlecoff with Cogent Bank. My associate Ryan Salem and I joined Cogent Bank because we wanted to revolutionize the mortgage business, just like Cogent Bank has revolutionized the banking business. So Ryan Salem and I are able to leverage the power and stability of Cogent Bank to go out and find our clients the best investors, the best products, and the best rates in the entire country for your particular mortgage loan. Of course, you don't have to be a customer at Cogent Bank to take advantage of our mortgage services to buy or refinance your home. We offer jumbo loans, VA, FHA, conventional and investment loans. At Cogent Bank, we offer mortgages nationwide, so we can help you with a second home or help a family member who lives or is moving to another state. Call Ryan Salem or myself, Jeff Middlecoff, at Cogent Bank today, 904-442-9191, to see how we can help you with any of your mortgage loan needs, whatever or wherever they may be.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Cogent Bank, NMLS ID 402296, Ryan Salem, NMLS ID 1182429, Jeff Middlecoff, NMLS ID 249086.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Heading into training camp, head coach Liam Cohen put everyone on notice.
Our whole mindset and mentality is, anytime, any place, anybody, doesn't matter. Like drop us in on a helicopter, we'll play.
FSU opens training camp with a couple of key guys on the men, Javian Boggs and Makai Bayer, limited on day one. Mike Norvell says both are progressing. At your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 8:06 and it's 78 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned for more with the drill, and it's coming up next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focus, fueled, fearless, Farah.
All right, welcome back to the show. It's 8:07. Good morning, Jacksonville. One of the things that shouldn't be lost in Trevor Lawrence's performance last year, and again, those last 6 games, 15 touchdowns, 1 pick, and that's what everybody's hoping for, is he had 12 fourth-quarter scoring drives that took leads last year. 12 of them.
12 of them things.
The Bengals, the Texans, 2 against the Chiefs, 3 against the Raiders, 2 against Arizona, the Colts Week 17, and the Bills wild card game twice. But we didn't hold on. Took the lead.
I know you wanted Pittsburgh.
And by the way, a lot of the games that they won, he also took the lead in the fourth.
So, yeah. So even though, he threw the pick that ended the season, he also put us in position there with a 14-14 fourth quarter. So,
correct. Yeah, we kind of talked about it. That was a defense. Again, you hate to see it end on a pass, especially when there was time to do something. I am not minimizing that mistake. It could have overcome it yet again, but yeah, that defense blew the game. They blew the game. They let the Bills go down the field. Long drives.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
Third down conversions. What about the one run where Josh Allen escaped the pressure, just went right up the middle for about 30?
Yeah.
That was terrible.
And we took the lead with 12:55 to go in the fourth quarter on a Parker Washington 6-yard catch. It was an 11-play, 62-yard drive. We're up 17-13, and back came Buffalo. Kincaid, 15 yards. Oh, that was
Yeah,
they went right down the field on that. And then we came back with 4 minutes to go. ETN on a 14-yard catch, 24-20. Then they scored with a minute to go.
And then the pick.
And then,
but I go to the play-by-play on the game-winning drive. Isn't that the drive where Allen had the
run
3rd and 8 and he ran for 30 or whatever?
He just kept pushing.
Yeah, this is where, and again, this is the ultimate. I'm telling you, it almost makes me mad, so I'm gonna try and not let it. But this insistence of these NFL types who, although we never played the game, telling you about pressures.
Yeah.
That's Exhibit A.
Yeah.
Why pressure and sack are 1,000 miles apart on the effectiveness. If you sack Josh Allen instead of pressure him, you win the game. I've said this all offseason. If they sack Josh Allen 4 times in that game, they win the game.
Yeah.
Anywhere. I'm not even going to tell you which sack, because you could do that for any game. I'm just saying, if you sacked the guy 3 or 4 times, they would have won the football game.
3:58 to go. Josh Allen passed to Shakir for 8 yards. Cookie up the middle. Josh Allen left tackle. Buffalo 1 yard. First down. 36-yard pass. Josh Allen to Brandon Cooks to the Jacksonville 20 with 2:27 to go.
That was the coverage break, wasn't
We
it?
took a little 2-yard pass to Knox. Then we
Must have been the preview. Must have been the first go-ahead drive.
There's a 3-yard pass to Shakir for 11 yards, 3rd and 4th to Jacksonville 14, 10-yard run. Anderson reported is eligible. Allen up the middle for 11 yards, touchdown. Replay official reviewed the runner, broke the plane ruling, and play was reversed. Allen up the middle to Jacks, 1 for 10 yards. Ugh. And then, boom, touchdown.
This morning, Jeff made a comment in the 6 a.m. hour.
Crazy.
The hour that Dan
I don't
Dickens
do.
says that he won't do again.
Never again.
But he made a comment, and Jeff, you are right, because I've already seen it on social media.
Okay.
Vita Vea, he's asked for a trade. He has to be traded from the Bucs. And I've already seen on social media, Jags need to go get Vita Vea.
Right.
Jags need to go get Vita Vea.
Right.
Would that be a blockbuster trade?
Yeah. It'd be a big one.
Yeah.
What are you going to get?
You have to at least give up a first round.
He wants a new deal. That's
thing. What it is. He wants money. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But would that be a blockbuster trade?
Yeah. I think that'd be a top, I think Vita Vea to anybody is, if we go back to that list, I think it'd get you in the top 20. I think it's a pretty big deal.
Okay.
Blockbuster, though, it depends. If you trade a 3rd-round pick for him, it's not necessarily.
That ain't blockbuster.
Well, and we were talking baseball,
That's
too, which is a little bit different.
Right.
So, but
Vita Vea is it'd take more than a 3rd-round draft pick, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. How old is Vita Vea?
Oh, I don't know.
He's been around for a while.
If he wants out and he's getting out, then they're going to get something for him. And it's not like, and listen, I get it. He's played 8 years. He's played 8 years.
You're not giving up a ton, dude. He's a 2-time Pro Bowler. He's 31 years old.
That's
He's
what
good.
I'm saying.
He's a good player. Yeah, I get
You're not giving up that much. I think
it's the money. Are you willing to pay him
correct.
the $20 million that'll be happy?
He doesn't want to wait. I get it.
Yeah.
From Vita Vea's point, he doesn't want to wait another year because that's another year of losing money.
Yeah.
He wants the money now. I've played 8 years. I don't know how many more I got in me. He's
31. He turned 31 this year.
He's a big dude, man.
Yeah, big cat. Yeah.
I'm shocked that he's only a 2-time Pro Bowler.
Me too.
I would have thought every year he was in the Pro Bowl. I know that's a name that's way bigger and more visible than 2-time Pro Bowler. There aren't many defensive tackles that you know as well as Vita Vea that have only been to the Pro Bowl twice. And it's not from watching him in the Pro Bowl, it's just from the recognition of where you stood in your conference that year.
Yeah. There's a lot of good defensive tackles in the NFL, though.
Final year, 4 years, $71 million. Yeah, what's he looking to make, bro? What do you think you're getting?
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Probably go to the Rams.
or the Eagles.
Yeah, Rams or Eagles.
35 sacks in 8 seasons. Pro Bowl 21 and 24.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah.
Just a guy.
That's not a guy
average guy.
Not a guy to scream for. If you went and got, I'd tell you this.
He's a clog, though. He's gigantic.
Correct.
He's a run stuffer.
Yeah.
He's but Hamilton was pretty good last year with #1 run defense. So why do we need to go get Vita Vea?
Yeah.
If we had the #1 run defense and you kept Eric Armstead and you got Devon Hamilton. I would think there would be other things that you need. Like, I don't know, a edge rusher. I would put over Vita Vea. I would put a running back over Vita Vea personally, but we'll see. we'll see what they do. It'll be interesting, though, going forward. We have, what's the date today?
7/28/26.
What day is Saturday? Is that the 1st of August?
That's the 1st.
Okay. So the following Friday is our first. Is that our first exhibition game? Preseason game? That's our first one. 8-6. Not the Jags. But that would be the Carolina, Arizona.
Okay.
So.
Oh, the Hall of Fame game?
Mm-hmm. Which is, you know the old conundrum with the Hall of Fame game. I don't have to go into that. You can't wait. You watch it for a minute, and then you go watch a movie. Kind of how it works. So be interesting to see. But point is, we're about to get to where we have football every weekend. I am. There's an NBA player I've had enough of.
Oh.
He's just so damn opinionated. And, just shut the hell up.
Are we back to Draymond again?
Draymond Green.
What did he say now?
I mean, just shut up. I don't care. We're champions. I know you're a 4-time champion. I just, Jalen Brunson should have taken a pay cut. Yeah, he should. I mean, whether he did or didn't, it helped us win a championship. So I don't care. He's the king of New York. So shut up.
Well, I mean, you'd
just
have to
worry about the left coast, Draymond.
Well, he would just
worry about Golden State, Olden State. Worry about that. You guys are done. You guys are no. The only reason you're still a story is one guy only. That's Steph.
Yeah,
Wardell.
Yeah.
There's nobody else there matters. They're finito. They got nothing. They're a middle of the pack Western Conference team.
They're probably not a playoff team.
Maybe not even a playoff team.
Who do they have?
And
Jimmy Butler's still with him. He got hurt again, didn't he?
I think he's still with him though.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't
not
care.
enough. Those guys are also hurt all the time. Steph misses 20 games a year.
It's
Jimmy
the
Butler
New York Knicks, bro. They can afford it. You ain't got to take no discount for them to get paid. My situation is different because Steph making $270, Clay making $180. All right, something got to give. Cool, I can take less.
You're not worth that either, pal. Don't leave that part out.
Yeah. You think you're going to get $270, jackass? He's the top guy. Let Josh Hart or someone else take less. They in my role. Guess what? Steph Curry ain't take a penny less, and neither did Klay Thompson. Ain't take a penny less. I don't know what he doing. That's $100 million. Well, I don't hear him complaining. Did you see the video of him? By the way, great video in New York.
Oh, of
going
Jalen
into
Brunson?
him and his wife going into the club
When it was raining?
and did you see who was standing? Couldn't get in. So it's funny because the Nets guy, I think it was Michael Porter Jr. Is he the Nets?
Yes.
Okay. Michael Porter Jr. They're all stopping him. And he's like fuddling around for IDs. And then Jalen comes out of the car with hey, Jalen, go ahead.
He's the
right
king.
through. Oh, he's the king.
So the video I was referring to, he was walking out of a cafe or something. It was pouring down rain.
Oh, the umbrellas.
The umbrella.
Yeah, all the people put umbrellas over his head.
That's surprising.
I don't know if it's worth $100 million, but it's worth something, my man.
Name me the top 5 most recognizable New York athletes
right now.
Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge, number 1.
Number 1.
Yeah. Who's number 2?
Well, Jalen.
Is it Jalen?
Gotta be Jalen.
Oh, God,
yeah.
Over Soto.
Oh yeah.
Because I couldn't I couldn't point.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to point Soto out.
Yeah. He wears a hat and Jalen. Yeah, Jalen's very. Jalen might.
If you lived in New York, you'd be able to. I mean, you know what Cam Little looks like.
Yeah.
I'm saying in New York.
I would say Lindor is more recognizable than Soto. Be honest with you.
In New York? I'm talking about in New York.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a Yankee before he was a Met. I don't know. It'd be hard to go to anybody that knows what sports is. And if I show them Juan Soto, they can't tell me who it is.
And I would say Brunson might even be more, if you're just saying recognizable, I would say Brunson's probably more recognizable than Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge out of sight, out of mind. He hadn't won anything.
Well, I mean,
he's a big,
today,
tall guy,
but you
though.
can't do it today. I mean,
That's what you said.
day
You
to
said
day.
today.
Okay, well, okay. I meant not like this hour.
Yeah.
I just, I would say you were right with Judge. I'm just wondering does Brunson have that kind of staying power?
Oh, staying power?
Yeah.
Well, you got to remember, too, in New York, the Knicks are everyone's team. The Nets have nothing.
I know.
There's
we were pointing that out. It's
Yankees and Mets are
sure.
They're not split. It's more
Right.
Yankee than Mets, but there's still another team. Jets, Giants.
Right.
Rangers, Islanders. But it's not Knicks, Nets. It's like Knicks, and that they have another team. I mean.
Well,
So-
the answer should be an NFL player, and it speaks to the dearth of Jets and Giants football right now. It should be Saquon Barkley or Eli Manning or Mark Sanchez, whoever.
Anybody.
The fact that there's not a football player on the Jets or Giants that can take.
Well, how about this?
Who's the most recognizable Jet or Giant? Is it Jackson Dart 1 year?
Joe Namath.
Well, that's
Eli Manning.
Correct. No, those don't count. I mean, right now.
I know. That's how bad it is. When was there a Jet who was recognizable? Answer that question. For me.
Well, there have been a few.
Well, yeah, like who?
Well, Revis.
Yeah, Revis.
He's not recognizable.
Oh, you're talking about physically?
Yeah, like you see him in the city. You're like
Sanchez. Probably Sanchez.
I don't know.
Back-to-back AFC Championship
I
games.
understand, but
Jamal Adams, maybe?
No, way.
There have been some good players. Like Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson are terrific players,
but they're not.
They're not. They're not known.
You're talking icons now.
Yeah.
I mean,
and in fairness, if the Knicks don't win, then the
100%.
NBA Finals, we're not having this conversation.
Correct.
Which is why you have this conversation, because you do something like that. Brunch with a Tour, live from Portugal. Is next on a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
They say every town has a story.
Here in Duval, the stories being written every day.
Duval!
1010XL.
Duval!
This is Duval Sports Radio.
If you're getting estimates for replacement windows, do yourself a favor. Get one more. Prosser here. I did, and I was blown away. Cash Building Materials' local team is so experienced, and they know exactly what works for Jacksonville homes at a surprising price. You owe it to yourself to see what they can do before making a decision. Before you buy windows or doors, get a cash quote. Search Cash Building Material. Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right.
Hey, everybody's doing it. ET's doing it. You know, I'm doing it. Our business manager was doing it. Our listeners are doing it. Yeah, hey, you St. All Grass homeowners, topdressing.com season is upon us. Yeah, our business manager did it a couple months ago. She says, my grass kicks. Yeah, her words, not mine. But, man, is it worth it? Is it worth it? You know, I was gone for a few days. 10 days I got back from my vacation, and holy cow, man, it's just, that secret sauce just works and works and works. And listen, you can do it too. Get to topdressing.com today for that free estimate. You can call them 888-850-1850. If it's easier for you, 888-850-1850. Get your free estimate. Topdressing.com. Know it, learn it, love it. Top Dressing.
Have a ton of Friday morning Gator fun with Dan Hicken, Jeff Prosser, and Gator great Patrick Young.
Patrick Young here, a.k.a. the Big PY. And you know I love my Florida Gators.
Tipped off by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists and Kuhn Flowers.
Hey, I'll be home in about 10 minutes. Actually, make it 8.
Hey, Mom. Yep, I'm walking home now. Mom, I'm trying to cross, but I don't think this driver sees me. No, they're driving too fast. Mom!
Speeding catches up with you. Early, on time, a little late, just get there safely. A message from the Florida Department of Transportation's Target Zero initiative.
The birth of a child is a time of joy, but when complications during delivery lead to injury or death, families are left with lifelong problems. If you believe a medical mistake contributed to a birth injury, protect yourself and your family by understanding your legal options. Founded in Jacksonville, Edwards & Raggets helps families evaluate medical negligence claims. No fees unless you recover damages. Call 904-INJURED or visit 904injured.com.
Edwards & Raggets, offices Jacksonville.
Everybody loves what's happening at Beard's Diamonds this month. Up to 40% off store-wide at their annual Christmas and July sale. But you need to hurry. The event ends at the end of the month. Hurry in to see all the amazing deals, up to 40% off. And that includes engagement rings, fashion rings, earrings, bracelets, bands, pendants. This is the annual store-wide sale that everybody loves because you get December prices like Christmas. If you're getting engaged this summer, now's your chance to get a bigger, better quality diamond. Or maybe it's time to treat yourself to a fabulous fashion ring, necklace, or bracelet. Don't forget, Beards is the town center's locally owned diamond superstore. Say hi to the Lupos when you go in. Don't settle for the corporate chain store experience when you can get the value, service, and attention you deserve. Don't miss Christmas in July exclusively at Beards Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center. I say shop local, shop Beards Diamonds. Hurry, though, the offer ends at the end of July and will not be extended. Beards Diamonds.
The World Poker Tour is coming back to Best Bet Jacksonville from August 20th to September 9th.
From the ladies and the seniors 50-plus events to mystery bounties, Best Bet live feature tables, and over $1.5 million in guarantees. The WPT Best Bet Scramble is going to be full of poker action and excitement.
Mark your calendars and get ready for the World Poker Tour at Best Bet Jacksonville. See all the details at bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
Hey folks, it's Frank Frangie. If you spend even one summer in Jacksonville, you know how important your vehicle's air conditioning is. Right now, Big Chief Tire is offering $50 off AC services to keep you cool on the road. They'll keep you cool all summer long with honest service and fair pricing. Don't wait until you're driving with the windows down in August. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com and schedule your appointment today. Big Chief Tire. Service you can trust.
You know Zero Res, the zero residue carpet cleaner that leaves your carpets truly clean with no dirt-attracting soaps or harsh chemicals. Don't risk it with the other guys. Skip the disasters that leave your carpets soaked for days and do more harm than good. Keep the mud outside where it belongs, not trapped in your carpets. This month, get 3 rooms of Carpet Zero Resified, starting at just $129. Call 287-5727 or visit ZeroResJacksonville.com and ask for the 1010XL special.
Zero Res. 1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Here's another call on the 1010XL hotline, driven by Key Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now, Brunch with the Tour, trained by
Clearwater Irrigation
and North Florida Medical Centers on 1010XL.
All right. Welcome back to the program. We talk a little golf with our friend Stuart Moore. He is live on location in Portugal. What time is it in Portugal, Stuart?
It is 1:30 p.m.
1:30 p.m. And what city are you in Portugal?
We are in Vila Moura, which is part of the Algarve region in the southern coast of Portugal. I am in a empty tournament trailer in the parking lot, so I'm assuming there's an echo or a hollow sound to it, so it's not ideal for radio, but I'm giving you the best I can, my friend.
Okay, and what is the reason why you're in Portugal?
Champions Tour event, the Portugal Invitational, first-year event hosted by Ernie Els. He designed the golf course here, so great 2-week stretch. The Senior Open was in Scotland last week.
Yes.
And then all the guys headed to Portugal this week.
Big time. Big time will be had by all. Any sport, Stuart Moore, loves a breath of fresh air, loves a young guy coming on and making an impact, and the world of golf got that this week, and how with Mr. Koiven, the former War Damn Eagle from Auburn, what he was able to accomplish was a great story, and the fact that he was able to beat a guy named Scheffler even added to it more.
Well, you know, if you're running in golf circles, we've had our eye on Jackson Koiven for a number of years now. You know, he was in the PGA Tour University Accelerated program, actually had an opportunity to get his tour card last June, passed it up because he wanted to come back for one more year with his War Damn Eagle and bring home the NCAA title, which they did. And this kid's got everything. Now, I will say this, got a little bit of a funky swing. You know, is pretty vertical through impact if you look at his lower body. But take that out of the equation, and this guy could be winning 10 majors.
You know,
he is as good as they come.
Ooh.
The guys that we have on our tour that have played with him I'm telling you, he is the next big thing. Now, did we think that he was going to win in his whatever it was third start? Maybe not, but one, to do it that quickly is incredible. Two, to do that with Scotty freaking Scheffler chasing you down. Now, with all due respect to, some of the other guys in the field at 3M, if they were tracking him down, if it was Emiliano.
Can we hit pause? Hey, Stuart. I mean, I can't do it again with Scotty Scheffler chasing him down. He's 2 hours behind him. He's 5 shots ahead. He never feels any direct pressure from Scotty Scheffler. He never got within 2 or 3 shots at any point. So it's a great win in and of itself. It's not like these guys are paired together and tied going into the last round. And anyway. Sorry, you hit it. You triggered me. It's been building in me that.
Oh dear.
that form of inevitable.
Oh, I couldn't tell. Couldn't tell. I mean, but listen. You listen to Jackson after his round, and he said he heard throughout the crowd, Scheffler's on your heels. Scheffler's coming after him. All this stuff. I mean, listen, he's a 21-year-old kid. I think it's incredibly impressive. And yes, they were not in the same final group, but still, I mean, to kind of hold him off,
right,
to not completely melt down the stretch was incredibly impressive. So you look at him, you look at Ben James, you look at guys that have come up through this university program. You saw Tommy Morrison, another can't miss kid coming out of Texas, went on the Korn Ferry Tour. And if you listen to what Brian Rolapp has been saying over the last 2 or 3 years, Scotty and Rory or Nate, these guys are not going to be around forever, right? Just like with the NFL, they couldn't bank on Rodgers and Breeze and Manning. You needed Mahomes, you needed Lawrence, like I did that. You needed guys like that to bring up that next generation for viewers. And I think golf's in a great spot for it.
It's interesting. 2 things you talked about, and this shows you how much people are expecting from this young kid. First off, you threw 10 majors out there like it was nothing, which is 10 majors. Settle down.
I am very jet lagged.
Okay, well, which is fine. And the other thing is, they've already taken apart the kid's swing so much so I keep hearing about from you golf people is, but the swing, the vertical, the back won't last. There's no way the back will last. And so I've heard that like 5 different times. So clearly people are like intrigued by this young man and what he's been able to do. We know he's a winner. We know he's won like 7 of his last 14 starts wherever, be it in college or now on the PGA Tour, but it's going to be a fun watch, and they should be excited. Like, okay, last thing about him, would you put him on your President's Cup team, Stuart?
It's a great question. I think you need to see a couple more events from him, but I think when you look at some of those contenders for those picks, I mean, let's get a little excitement and let's start building something here. And by the way, the same people that are winning the President's Cup year after year are kind of struggling with the Ryder Cup. So how do we combat that?
Right.
And I think we get, the guys like a Jackson Coyven, give them a test run at Medina, get them ready for next year in Ireland for the Ryder Cup. But I don't think whoever would not get picked, I don't think there'd be much of an argument.
Well,
I would agree.
We'll do our picks on Brunch with the Tour coming up here in just a second, and you two can fist fight for the right to pick Jackson Coyven in this week's event.
Oh.
Meanwhile, I have a pop quiz.
Oh,
E.T.
Wonderful.
If I could. I have this list.
All the way from Portugal.
Yeah, I've got it off of a golf. And the way this list is going to work is it's the we're playing knockout. We're playing knockout. So, and I'll let Dan go first. I've got a list in front of me. This is Golf Digest. I don't know where they plucked it from, but it is what it is. The 10 most hated golfers.
10 most hated.
10 most hated. Who are the 10 most hated golfers?
So
and you're gonna go, and
it
the
doesn't
first
matter. I don't have to get number 1.
First miss loses. Doesn't have to be number 1. If you this will go.
And is it current?
It's current. It's all every. Well,
let me ask you: is Phil on the list?
He's current.
Okay, Phil.
All right, so Phil Mickelson, according to this most recent, the 5th most hated golfer, which seems 4 spots too low for me, but whatever. Stuart?
Guys, I can barely hear you.
Kill the music.
Yeah, 10 most hated golfers. And Hicken is successful in his first answer. He said Mickelson. He was number 5.
Golf Digest list.
Just kill the music completely.
Hated.
Thank you.
Let's go Bryson DeChambeau.
Bryson DeChambeau is number 2. Hick, back to you.
Back to me.
It's like pickleball.
Sorry, I was looking at pictures of Ernie Els Villamora.
Still a sore subject, Jeffrey.
Looks lovely. I would say that Patrick Reed would be on that list.
Patrick Reed's number 1, which surprised me.
All right.
Surprised me he was number 1, but yes, he is on the list.
All right.
Top 10 hated golfers. Bottom 10, I suppose.
Are they okay? These are current players,
Yep.
Yes.
quote unquote.
Yes.
Hated golfers. God, I hate to. I feel like Patrick Cantlay is going to be on there.
Yeah,
This is
yeah, he is on there, and this is just called I just don't like you just because you're you, right? This guy's a robot. You just hate his resting face, I guess.
Well, he had the hat incident.
I guess you got to really be deep in the weeds, but I guess to come up with a hated golfer, you have to as well. Cantlay is 6. Dan, back to you.
I'll go with this one. Surprised me. I don't know if he's on the list, but it's surprising how much hate he's received, but it's very there, and it's Wyndham Clark. I'll go Wyndham Clark.
Yeah, Wyndham Clark. I don't know if it's the carryover, but yeah, Wyndham Clark does crack the list as the 4th most hated golfer.
Jeez.
More hated than Phil.
Man, this is getting tough.
Yeah.
Oh, this is still real easy. I can go about another 20 deep if y'all need me to, huh?
I've got one. I just don't know if he's relevant enough for this list anymore.
Well, give it a
I feel
try.
like I'm going to get bounced right here.
Okay.
Ian Poulter.
Ian Poulter, nah, I hear you. If he was a little more visible, he might be. Here you go. Number one.
I won.
You did. You want to try? You want to keep going until and see if you can get them all before they're gone.
Yeah.
So far, been named Patrick Reed, the most hated. Bryson DeChambeau, number 2. We got Wyndham Clark, 4. We got Phil Mickelson, 5. We got Patrick Cantlay, 6. So you got 5. 5 down. You're missing 5. Some of these are obvious, and some of them will be surprising.
All right, I will go with one that I love.
Yeah.
But I would never put him on the list, but I'm going to guess he's on it.
Yeah, he should be. I'd have him.
No, he shouldn't.
I'd have him 1. Yeah, I'd have him 1.
That's Roars. My guy Roars.
Yeah, and the
he's
world thinks more like me than you. He's 3. He's battling up there.
That's awful.
Sandwiched, between Bryson DeChambeau and someone. All right, so yeah, you're still alive.
Okay.
So now the top 5 have been named now. Reed, DeChambeau, McIlroy, Wyndham Clark, Phil Mickelson. Your top 5 most, and Cantlay. There you go. 6 in a row. You missed 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Now it's getting
so
tough.
now it gets a little bit more particular. All right. The first hint, man, tipping culture never forgets.
That's all. Cooch.
Matt Kuchar. Matt Kuchar, number 7.
Wow.
All right. This next guy is a petulant little twerp who somehow worms his way back into my good graces from time to time. But overall, at the end of the day, is just a spoiled little, prickly little Spaniard little jerk. Sergio.
He's forgotten.
He's number 8, and he well earned.
Long gone.
We forgave that guy over and over and over for being just a little bratty little.
Y'all got to tell me some of these stories.
A bunch of them spitting in golf holes.
Sergio's long gone.
One time in one of the sand traps didn't meet his standards. He took about 40 whacks at it. He's just a little turd.
Oh dear.
Number 9 is a local. And we like him. I guess hated just because his. I don't know. He's kind of odd, but I don't. You know who? Guess. Stuart.
Billy Ho.
Yeah, Billy Ho.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't know that.
I love Billy Ho, but I could see how some people. He's very opinionated.
He's fast talking, and he's kind of still. That's just his manner of speech, even. Yeah, he got a little bit. All right, and so last on the list is, to me, he's kind of a lovable, hateable guy. I've never really hated the guy, but he's a miserable. He's miserable. He presents as miserable on the golf course.
Oh, Tyrrell Hatton?
Tyrrell Hatton, yeah.
Oh,
very
man.
good, Stewie. Good pull.
Oh, no, Hatton. No, we love Hatton.
I love Hatton.
I mean, we don't like Hatton after leaving.
He is
want
10.
Hatton back.
In fairness, he is 10.
Yeah.
Do we want to do the picks real quick? Or want to break and come back?
Let's do them.
Let's just do them. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, E, what do we got? What's the update?
Dreamfinders pick segment. E, what do we got?
All right. Dan Hicken, he had the best week last week after taking Tom Kim and Hideki Matsuyama.
Yes.
They totaled him $533,000.
Yes.
Adding that to his $20.7 million. Dan Hicken is now at $21.3 million.
Yes.
The tour is still right on his tail.
Oh no.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Jeff Prosser's right on his tail.
Oh.
After taking Kurt Kitsuyama and Ben Coles, got him $327,000, adding that to his $20.5 million. Jeffrey Nod, $20.8 million.
All right.
The tour went with Lucas Glover and Gary Woodland, getting him a total of $242,000.
Mm-hmm.
Adding that to his 19.7, you're now sitting at 19.9.
Mm-hmm.
And I went with Maverick McNeely and Pearson Cootie, who ain't do a daggone thing for me. I got $45,000 out of them boys. I'm now sitting at 16.9.
Here we go. Start off with last place. That would be E. Thalaran.
And I'm going with Cameron Young.
Forever Young.
Got a bad. I saw his crib, too, by the way.
Okay. Woo. That leads us to the tour.
Here we go. Sorry for the bad connection, boys. I know I got to this up. Am I not taking Russell Henley?
Well, it would, yeah. I mean, it would not be surprising at all if you took Russell Henley.
My boy, give me Russ. Bring it home.
Okay.
Takes us to Jeff.
I will go Siwoo.
That's great for me. I'll go Koivu and Goddard.
Boy's got Koivu fever. You know, Koivu missed the cut at the Deer. I'm just saying.
I had him there.
He's not he's not unmissable.
Get ready.
Koivu and who?
Goddard.
Yeah, that's who. It was either. And now, let me ask you this. If I had taken Goddard, would you have gone Koivu and Siwoo Kim?
I don't think so.
See, I should have taken Goddard then. All right, my turn, though. This is another easy one, buddy. This is easy peasy. I'll take the hated guy. I'll take Wyndham.
Yeah. It's a good pick.
Oh. You know what? I don't even know if I've taken Xander this year.
Wow.
It feels
It's
like
a good. I thought about him.
Yeah, and listen, this Detroit Golf Club, obviously the Rockets not returning there. It's been out in the public, but great restoration of an incredible Donald Ross golf course. So it's changed a decent bit. So there's no horses for courses here or anything. I just feel like Xander's due. Time to get back in the news.
All right, E, you can finish it off.
I'm going to wrap it up with y'all got to tell me the story about the hat incident, Patrick Cantlay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can't play.
All right, well, there you go. The picks are in, Stewie. We appreciate
Thank
it
you,
as always.
Stuart.
By the way,
Enjoy Portugal.
I've solved the delivery riddle.
Oh,
I have
really?
the answer. Yeah, I'll have that when we come back on the other side.
Right.
I mean, definitive, not might be. I have the answer.
Wow.
Next.
Exciting.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care. Official dental partner of the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Celebrate America's 250th anniversary with Renewal by Andersen and get $250 off every window and door. Plus, 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 18 months. With Renewal by Andersen, you're getting American craftsmanship, expert installation, and signature service. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com. That's bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free design consultation. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
When you're craving scratch-made food, 29-degree draft beer, and the best seat in the house for every game, there's only one place to go, Twin Peaks. E.T. here, and from juicy burgers and smoked in-house wings to ice-cold brews served by the friendliest team around, Twin Peaks is the ultimate sports lodge. Wall-to-wall TVs everywhere. You'll never miss a moment. So grab your crew and head over to Twin Peaks, where the views are impeccable and the food hits every time. And the beer is always colder than your ex's heart. Twin Peaks. Eat, drink, scenic views.
A lot of plumbing companies around here, not local anymore. They got bought out. Different owners, different priorities, and you feel it when you call. But not at Superior Plumbing and Pipelining. Superior Plumbing and Pipelining is still locally owned, still right here in Northeast Florida. No call centers, no corporate nonsense, just hardworking pros who show up, fix it right, and stand behind the job. From leaks to full pipe relining, make the superior choice when you need a plumber. Request an estimate at SuperiorPlumbingJacks.com.
Hunting season in Northeast Florida is just around the corner, and Green Acres Sporting Goods has been serving Jacksonville hunters for over 55 years. And right now, you can lock in a summer deal on an AR-style 12-gauge shotgun for just $299. And while you're there, check out the largest archery pro shop in Northeast Florida and test shoot the newest bows by Hoyt and Matthews. Shop today at Green Acres Sporting Goods.
This is Jeff Middlecoff with Cogent Bank. My associate Ryan Salem and I joined Cogent Bank because we wanted to revolutionize the mortgage business, just like Cogent Bank has revolutionized the banking business. So Ryan Salem and I are able to leverage the power and stability of Cogent Bank to go out and find our clients the best investors, the best products, and the best rates in the entire country for your particular mortgage loan. Of course, you don't have to be a customer at Cogent Bank to take advantage of our mortgage services to buy or refinance your home. We offer jumbo loans, VA, FHA, conventional and investment loans. At Cogent Bank, we offer mortgages nationwide, so we can help you with a second home or help a family member who lives or is moving to another state. Call Ryan Salem or myself, Jeff Middlecoff, at Cogent Bank today, 904-442-9191, to see how we can help you with any of your mortgage loan needs, whatever or wherever they may be.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Cogent Bank, NMLS ID 402296, Ryan Salem, NMLS ID 1182429, Jeff Middlecoff, NMLS ID 249086.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's team time, Farah doesn't flinch.
That's right. We got a mystery around here. We had the conversation. These guys don't like the thriller, mystery, horror movies. And step aside when something mysteriously appears. Inspector Clouseau on the scene. So here's the deal that we ran into a little bit earlier today. Brunch with a tour when Stuart's not in studio. He does us the solid and he has it sent over via the Uber Eats or whatever he uses. And because everything is locked up here until probably 8:30, 9 o'clock at the earliest, they just leave it at the front door. I'm sure they knock or, they just leave it at the front door. That's just kind of how it goes. There's no way to get in the front door or the back door or any door for that matter because it's all locked up, like I said, until we open the business day, quote unquote. We're all about silly business from 6 to 9, apparently. So today, however, we get the text from a steward who's in Portugal, and he just joined us. Hey, man, the food's there. It's on the front desk. And he and I both made the same mistake. Well, he mistyped. He means at the front door because it can't be sitting on the front desk because no one can get in the shop. And lo and behold, I go out to get the food. Again, brunch is one of the real highlights of Brunch with the Tour. And when I do, I see it, sure as sugar. It's just sitting right up there on the front desk.
How, Sway?
Something. Hold on now. So I guess they forgot to. Did they forget to lock the door yesterday when we locked up? So that must be it. So I went outside. I let the door close behind me, and I went to open the door, and clink, 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 it's not moving. So the door is locked. So now, we got mysteries galore here. Did Tom Cruise go Mission Impossible and come down out of the rafters? Is there like some sort of sixth sense spirit out there? Did my man just vaporize through the front glass? We didn't know. What's happened? How did this happen? How is it possible? So I went on the scene. I talked to some of the top geophysics experts, a couple of mediums, and most importantly, I don't know what Michelle is. It's way bigger than office manager and accounts receipt. I don't know. She's one of everything. And got to the bottom of it. So apparently there's a one step that for the door to lock the very first time when you lock it up, you have to make. And now each time, if it's open one time past that, it locks normally on its own. But there is one step that I guess got missed yesterday when it comes to making sure it's locked. So that door could be open one time. That was it. So when they left, boom, it set like it was supposed to when it was initially set. And so from that point forward, there wouldn't be any freebies.
Got you.
Yeah, so that's what happened.
Got that one extra.
Yeah, and I'm sure this person came and said, oh, okay, well, here you go. Here's your food, and left. And then when they left, it closed behind them. It locked up, and we're good to go. Riddle solved. We're back to put a cap on the 8 o'clock hour next.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Turn on the radio.
In your car, 92.5 FM and 1010 AM.
Would you like to drive for a while?
In your house, at the beach, on your phone, at the gym, on vacation, out of town.
Well, everyone knows that.
Download our free 1010XL app for all smart devices.
Everybody loves what's happening at Beard's Diamonds this month. Up to 40% off store-wide at their annual Christmas and July sale. But you need to hurry. The event ends at the end of the month. Hurry in to see all the amazing deals, up to 40% off. And that includes engagement rings, fashion rings, earrings, bracelets, bands, pendants. This is the annual store-wide sale that everybody loves because you get December prices like Christmas. If you're getting engaged this summer, now's your chance to get a bigger, better quality diamond. Or maybe it's time to treat yourself to a fabulous fashion ring, necklace, or bracelet. Don't forget, Beard's is the town center's locally owned diamond superstore. Say hi to the Lupos when you go in. Don't settle for the corporate chain store experience when you get the value, service, and attention you deserve. Don't miss Christmas in July exclusively at Beard's Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center. I say shop local, shop Beard's Diamonds. Hurry, though, the offer ends at the end of July and will not be extended. Beard's Diamonds.
When your home or business deserves more than ordinary glass, you trust the experts. Capital Glass and Shower Doors has been elevating spaces for over 40 years with precision, craftsmanship, and clean, modern design. From sleek frameless shower enclosures to elegant glass railings, wine cabinets, and any custom glass that makes a statement, Capital Glass delivers unmatched quality, service, and attention to detail. Your vision, their expertise. Capital Glass and Shower Doors at capcoglass.com.
Sent in, and Sporting Jacks breaks through first. For the latest on Jacksonville's pro soccer teams, join the Sporting Jacks Coaches Show, presented by Honda of the Avenues, every Tuesday night at 6 on 1010 AM and 1010XL.com.
If you can hear that sound, you probably already know why we're here. That's a roof leak. Congratulations, you now have an indoor water feature. At Endless Summer Roofing, we specialize in removing water features from places they shouldn't be, like your living room, your bedroom, your other room. We use quality materials, show up when we say we will, and won't suggest duct tape as a long-term solution. Radical, I know. EndlessSummerRoofing.com. Your ceiling will thank you, eventually.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialist is now offering ortho walk-in appointments. If you have an immediate need for orthopedic care, contact Southeast Orthopedic Specialist immediately. Avoid ERs and urgent care waiting rooms. For more information, go to se-ortho.com.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Hey, gang, Hicken here when it comes to trucks. The only name you need to know. Lock it in. George Moore Chevrolet. Right now, our showroom off the Atlantic Boulevard is loaded. We got the toughest, strongest, hardest working Chevy trucks around. We're talking Silverado after Silverado, and they're ready. Ready for you. They'll work or play just as hard as you do. I don't just talk about them. I got 2 George Moore Chevrolet trucks of my own. They've earned every mile, every job, every weekend. Power, dependability, style, you better believe it. If it's a truck you want, George Moore Chevrolet is who you need. Go by and see them right now, end of July. Oh, they're ready for you. They're going to be wheeling and dealing with you. Stop by Atlantic Boulevard and see why truck people keep coming back for more at George Moore Chevrolet. Together, let's ride.
Today's vehicles are smarter than ever, but that also means they need more precision than ever. Features like lane assist, collision warning, and adaptive cruise control all rely on cameras, sensors, part of what's called ADAS. And if those systems are even slightly off, they might not work correctly. That's why, after certain repairs, your vehicle will need ADAS calibration. At G&H Tires and Service, they have the ADAS system, so your vehicle's safety features work the way they're supposed to. Don't guess with your safety. G&H Tires and Service. Precision that protects.
Hi, folks. Frank Frangie for the farm at Okefenokee. My wife and I and a bunch of friends just got back from the farm, and we had an incredible experience. We toured the regenerative farm, as well as the beautiful handcrafted cabins, and were treated to a fantastic farm-to-table dinner created by Congreve and Penn. Man, was it good. Well, you can learn more at okefarm.com. That's okefarm.com. And even hear my interview with farm co-founder Doug Davis to learn even more about this amazing property. That's okefarm.com.
You see Daly's convenience stores all over the First Coast, and one thing you'll always see once inside Daly's is a cooler full of Bud Light. It's the official beer of the NFL, and every game goes great with a cold one. So head to your local Daly's the next time you stock up for the big game.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
He needs. I have a couple of questions.
Ask away.
I'll ask you both. This can change. I'm gonna ask you right now. Who's can't answer Jags. I want to talk about some other teams. Who's winning the AFC?
We asked that.
Did we ask that when I was gone?
Yeah, we had a Dreamfinders poll question, and it was overwhelming. It surprised me. It was Buffalo.
Okay.
It's funny because I've downshifted on the Chiefs a lot, and I'm not sold on the Chiefs anymore. And then I heard the other day somebody was like, "I'm telling you, when you start doubting," and there's truth to that.
Kenneth Walker's a nice addition for them. That really opens up that offense.
That'll be interesting. But I also saw some video of Mahomes step back and throw, and that knee kind of buckled a little bit. I didn't like that.
I wouldn't rush that back if I were they.
But I don't think it's the Broncos or the Chargers. So I think and everybody wants to. The Ravens are a trendy pick. The Bengals are a trendy pick. I don't think it's the Patriots. I think the Patriots might take a step back. So then by process of elimination, you get to Buffalo.
Do you think it's Buffalo? Would you have answered your question, Buffalo?
I wouldn't answer Buffalo.
Yeah.
I probably would answer Baltimore.
Why hasn't Buffalo... Do we agree that Josh Allen is one of the best quarterbacks in the league?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
100%.
Why hasn't Buffalo been to a Super Bowl?
Well,
let me
tell you why.
Let me before I got you, let me set up why I'm asking this question. 2020 is a fair place to start. That's, 6 years of football.
Okay. So you're going to answer the question.
In the last 6 years, what team has the best record in the NFL?
Kansas City.
The Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo, okay.
Since 2020, what team has scored the most points in the NFL?
The Buffalo Bills.
By 321. Since 2020, what team has allowed the fewest points per game in the NFL?
The Buffalo Bills.
The Buffalo Bills, 19.1. The Bills have the best record in the last 6 years. They've scored more points than anybody by 50 points a year, and they have the stingiest defense with what we say is one of the best quarterbacks. Why in God's name have the Bills not won the Super Bowl already? And can they?
Well, I'll answer that question.
Okay.
In 2020, they went to it was at Kansas City. In 2021, it was at Kansas City, and it was a 2-3 point. It was a 6-point loss, and then in 2022. It was a disappointing loss to the Bengals at home, who went to the Super Bowl. And then we got stuck with Kansas City at home, and we lost by 3. And then we went to Kansas City, and we lost by 3. And then we lost to Denver by 3. It's 3-point losses. It's just the playoffs.
You know who doesn't own those?
Who?
The Kansas City quarterback.
Yeah.
So before we go, writing people off, it's very clear who the best quarterback of the decade is, and it's not close. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen has the best offense, the best defense, and the best record, and they haven't even made a Super Bowl. It's unbelievable. It surprised me that they were first. And for the record, the Chiefs, 1 game worse in the record. The Chiefs are the second highest scoring offense, and they're the second stingiest defense by just 0.3. So they are right there with them, which brings it down to, the support staff for each team. Has it been better for Kansas City, Dan? Been pretty similar, hasn't it? They've also just had kind of journeyman receivers, a B-plus receiver. They haven't had an A. I guess they had Tyreek.
But Spags and that defense really good.
Yeah, I think they have a couple more pieces, but they both got elite quarterbacks.
It's just interesting. We're not taking a season.
It's 13 seconds. It's look
over and over.
Josh
That's
Allen
what I'm saying.
is Josh Allen too. The one. You got to take the good with the bad. And the one bad is that little bit of gunslinger, a little bit of men, and end of the half against the Broncos, and then they got screwed on a call too at the end of the PI.
Yeah.
I mean, it just. But that's football.
It makes you feel cursed. Wouldn't it make you feel cursed if you're a Buffalo fan?
Well, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
6 years.
Yeah.
6 years now.
Yeah.
For 6 years running, you're the best team in football by every manageable except
You thought you'd get one, and you should have with the 13-second one. You should have last year, but you didn't.
Yeah. They have it. And just, I mean, by the way.
And it cost a coach's job.
This will be what may end up being, we always talk about a team's window. Oh, they're getting in the window.
Yeah.
The Bills are going to be in the window here for 10 years.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not at a point where they're about to fall off the cliff. No. Allen's in his prime. These other, elements I would imagine would remain solid. They got a really good young running back. Who'd they add? DJ Moore, is that their?
Yep.
He's 30, so you got another good 5, 6, 7 years. Here's the one thing about Josh Allen too, and he's a great fit for Buffalo. You never hear any, there's no complaining from Josh Allen. He doesn't. No. He loves Buffalo. Mm-hmm. He is beloved in Buffalo, and it's not. Think about what he does for the community and the charities. And
he is Buffalo.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he matched Jim Kelly and raised him. And Jim Kelly went to 4 straight Super Bowls. So
and Bills Mafia is perfect for the Bills.
Yeah.
Because there's not a fan base in the world that wouldn't be incredibly frustrated with their football team by now.
I guarantee you they are. Talk to Buffalo Tom.
I do. I don't feel the level that of concern that they have in Kansas City after just a year of.
I mean, if you're Buffalo, you say 6 years, it's not 6 years. You think your city's cursed. I mean, the Sabres, what the Bills have done, they can't win.
Well, and I just started 2020 just out of nowhere. You can, I mean, the Bills starting in. 18 or 19 have been pretty much a playoff team, haven't they? Probably 19.
Well, 19, they lost that Houston game.
17, they lost to the Jags, and then Allen came the next year.
Yeah, and Josh Allen's first game was the overtime loss to Houston.
A bunch of turnovers. Yeah. That way.
Which, you go through. And then
now that's why I went to 20. I mean, they've been really good, across the board for all these years.
In 2020, they beat the Colts, the Ravens, and then they lost to the Chiefs. In 21, they beat the hell out of the Patriots and then lost to the Chiefs. In 22, they barely got by that Skylar Thompson Dolphin squad and then got crushed by the Bengals. So they weren't right in 22. And 23.
And you never know the exact injury situation at the very end game of things.
In 23, they beat Pittsburgh and then lost to the Chiefs. In 24, they beat
obviously the Chiefs.
The Broncos, the Ravens on Lamar again at 27-25. This is our year. They went out to Kansas City, lost by 3 points.
We could have had this same conversation about Baltimore and Lamar. We could.
Yes.
Because since 2020,
it's the same thing.
If I looked at these, they are also going to be
When one guy
third or
wins
fourth.
a lot, that means, it was like Tiger. When Tiger was winning all his tournaments, whereas, Ernie Els and VJ and those guys, lost out. So,
all right, I'll just
or when Brady wins, all the.
I'll just give it to you real quick. And this is also, by the way, when New England left the AFC, so that's another kind of a marker, or when Brady left the AFC.
Mm-hmm.
The Ravens have the 5th best record.
Okay.
The Ravens have the 2nd best scoring offense. And the Ravens have the 3rd best scoring defense.
Wow.
So the Chiefs, by the way, have the 3rd best offense, the 2nd best defense, and the 2nd best overall rating. So it comes down to Mahomes. I know there are other things,
difference maker.
That ability to win games. He's not as statistically prodigious as Lamar sometimes or Allen or other. Now he's had those years, but man, when you get to that postseason, it comes time to go 50 yards in 13 seconds. He does it. Boy, the quarterbacks in the AFC right now. And we're talking about 2 there that haven't been to a Super Bowl. You got another real good one. Burrow's been to one, not won one. We haven't gotten to the Herberts and the Lawrences and that level. Drake May.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Windows better be open for a while around here because you've got plenty of quarterbacks capable.
Yeah.
And now add the level of Sam Darnold to the list, I suppose.
Oof.
9 o'clock hours next.
Nasty.
Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
It's not set to the frequency. It's right here. Hello. No. Wrong frequency. What's the frequency, by the way?
1010XL.
It's here, Middleburg. Firehouse Subs is now open at the all-new Clay Town Center. Try the bold new steak and cheese melts, stacked with premium steak, melted cheese, and big flavor in every bite. Firehouse Subs at the Clay Town Center, open now.
Oh, it's summertime here in Jacksonville, FLA, and that means the sun is out in the Sunshine State. It is hot. It is burning. And you need to protect that skin of yours. And this is Beaches Dermatology wants to remind you to please protect your skin. Please protect those ears. Please wear long sleeve dry fits. If it's too hot, sunscreen up. If you're going to be out there for a lengthy period of time, and lengthy isn't that long anymore in the summer, right? You go out there for an hour, you're going to get fried. So protect that skin. And if something does show up, well, listen, then you head to beachesdermatology.com. You make an appointment. Online, you go to Beaches Dermatology. I go to the one off Solano Road. They're terrific people. Dr. Boudreaux, Dr. Metz, Dr. Fader with the Mohs surgery. They're all great people. They've been taking care of me for decades, man. They check me out once a year, and off I go. And, man, oh, man, if you need any kind of skincare product, if you try to hydrofacial, Beaches Dermatology and beachesdermatology.com.
Turn up the shine with the Gate Express Car Wash Sizzlin' Summer Sale. Buy one graphene wash and get a second one for just $10. That's a $20 savings. Visit your nearest Gate Express Car Wash today.
Tailgaters Parking's approaching sellout for this upcoming season. Permanent restrooms, all-day security, and on-site restaurant pavilion. Due to stadium construction, your previous parking may be gone. Log on to tailgatersparking.com today.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
I'm U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy. The sound of a seatbelt. It's one of the most important sounds in our car. It means everyone is ready and everyone is safe. The more our kids see us put on our seatbelts, the more natural it is for them to put theirs on too. Make it a priority. Buckle up every time. Hear the sound? Make it a habit. Paid for by NHTSA.
Hey guys, Prosser here. When you need new windows or doors, you want high-end quality without the middleman markup, and that's exactly why I'm telling you about Cash Building Materials. Same premium materials, same beautiful finishes, but a price that actually makes sense for your home. No subcontractors, no runaround, just their own experienced crews who treat your house like it's theirs. Get a quote today. Thank me tomorrow. For windows and doors, search Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right.
Not everyone is built for a cubicle. At Local 234, apprentices get paid to learn hands-on skills like plumbing, pipe fitting, HVAC, the stuff Jacksonville runs on. No endless lectures, no massive student debt, just hands-on training, real jobs, and real pay. This is how you level up, by doing work that actually matters. Check them out at UA234.com. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Local 234. Make the right connection.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too. From Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Birthdays, anniversaries, and graduations happen year round. That's why it's good to have Kuhn Flowers on hand to send that floral arrangement. With a simple click, call, or showroom visit. This is E.T. Make Kuhn Flowers your go-to when you need to send love.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by 5 Star Bath Solutions. As Jag Camp opens tomorrow, head coach Liam Cohen previews the team mindset.
You work for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't care if you're an undrafted free agent, rookie, we're going to work.
Florida basketball dropped its full 26-27 SEC slate, opening January 2nd at Texas, then Oklahoma and Vandy at home. It is aimed to defend that SEC title. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
It's 9:08 and it's 81 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned, because the drill is continuing next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
I'm fed, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. The nasty time.
Naughty girls need love.
I was talking to Jeff at the break. We were talking about the Mets and the Braves because of what we do, and I was mentioning Acuna. Last night, Lindor tripled over his head, and that would have been a tough catch. But then he just kind of, stopped. It was weird. It was like maybe he thought it was a home run.
Well, I think the base runner, Ewing, I think, was in front of him, and he thought it was a home run.
Yeah.
So maybe that was – but maybe Ewing was reacting to Acuna. I know Acuna, if he sneezes, he's going under the IL with a bruised sternum. So
but then
he's
later
probably
on,
being ginger.
Then later on, there was one that landed on the track. He should have – well, Harris would have caught it easy. And Harris didn't call him off, and Acuna, took a bad path to it. It dropped.
I'm
weird.
I'm beyond shocked.
I really felt like the Braves were like, we're taking the night off, guys. Don't worry about it.
They're in the middle of 17 straight. The bullpen is taxed. The starting rotation can't go 5. So, yeah, it all came together last night. I was shocked, and to be honest with you, I thought it was kind of Bush League that when those rains came, the right fielder needs to take a seat, man. He's coming off hamstring injuries. You got him running around on a wet field out there. I mean, that could be subconsciously leading, it at least to some of that.
I guess it's going to be rainy today. They may not play tonight.
I hate that.
But
I got to look that up now.
They were saying when we got to the 5th, and it was a tie game, it was 3-3, and we loaded the bases off.
Right, you were going to win the 5-inning game. That's what I was thinking.
Sneak out that run, baby.
Yeah.
Let's call it. That was the best way for us to get it.
I know. And then I couldn't remember because it seems like back in the day.
Your guy got rattled. He was ticked.
Yeah.
Perez was like, why am I pitching?
And
Why
I
don't you
get
call
it.
me off the field here?
Yeah.
And then I was thinking, man, this could be a great controversy if the Mets can just stick it
and I agree. At that time, I thought they should have pulled him off, but I'm the guy who's throwing a wet ball and know it might be the last inning.
Right.
But that's what I thought.
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't look good tonight, man. Heavy rain.
Yeah.
By 8, 35%, 40%, but then at 10, it's great. I guess they play 2 tomorrow, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I would think.
Yeah, try and keep it on track if you can. You have not made I won't even say the leap. You haven't even tiptoed really into the YouTube golf space, right? You've pretty much stayed away from that. You're aware of some of the names, maybe through Brooksy or
Horvath.
Okay. Do you know the name Brad Dahlke? Have you heard that name before?
I just saw. I saw something on him. I don't know anything about him. But I said he's playing this week.
Well,
but I don't know who he is. No.
He's an interesting.
YouTuber?
Well, he's interesting from this standpoint. He's always been a lot better stock than a YouTuber. He was a good fit on Good, and he played with him for 2 years, but this is a guy who was an All-American at Oklahoma. He was runner-up at the USAM.
Okay.
He was runner-up at the USAM in a year where Scheffler and Burns, and I read off the list earlier, Joaquin Neiman. There were like 20 high-profile PGA pros who were in that 2016 USAM. So he goes to Good. He lost his game, and he's gone through some stuff, and he goes to Good. He steps away from Good because he wants an easier family schedule, and he's going to try and play professional golf again. So he went and he played the DP World Tour and finished 30th in his one stop there. But he will play on the PGA Tour for YouTube golf fans and good fans. Brad Dahlke will play. The first time he's ever played a tour event that wasn't a major. Like he's qualified for, a Masters and a U.S. Open in the past. But the first time he's actually played a PGA Tour event outside the majors, and he will do that up at the Rocket Mortgage Challenge. So he'll have a carved out fan base that's a lot larger for what would be a no-name tee time most years.
Very good.
The biggest eye opener for me in looking at that was that we really miss out when we don't watch these kids when they're like in the U.S. Amateur.
We what?
Miss out when we don't.
Oh yeah,
pay
it's kind of like minor
attention.
league baseball.
It's very. In fact, I think it deserves for me to not gloss over what that list of names was in the U.S. Amateur. He was in. All right. Alex Smalley, a pro, not a great pro, but he was the stroke play medalist that year. But also in the field, Justin Sue, Davis Riley, Wyndham Clark, Matty Schwab, Colin Morikawa,
Wow.
Ben Griffin, Doug Gim, Joaquin Neiman, Scotty Scheffler, Jimmy Stanger, Will Zalatoris, Sam Burns, Cameron Young, Doc Redman, Maverick McNeely, Matt Wolf, Sahith Theegala are all in that U.S. Amateur.
That's impressive.
All into the match play part of it. Yeah, it is impressive. Meanwhile, the PGA Tour in Detroit Rock City. Is Detroit still a thing? How's Detroit doing? Any updates on Detroit?
Didn't Stewart say that was the last one?
But Detroit as a city, I mean, it was a fine, great Midwestern American city, home of the auto industry, and it's just gone to hell.
I think
is it coming back?
Yeah, I think it's coming back.
Good for Detroit.
I think it's come back some. I think they're doing, I think they're
Upper
doing
Michigan.
fine.
I've been to Upper Michigan and on golf trips and stuff. It's beautiful, beautiful.
Oh yeah,
beautiful area up there.
Mm-hmm.
I've not been to. Have you been to Detroit? You've been for the Jags?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've not been to Detroit except for airport. Layover. Not my favorite airport, Detroit. It's kind of like what a Detroit airport would look like.
Don't really remember.
Yeah.
One way or the other.
Airports where in your terminal you got a rip seat or a stain. That doesn't bode well.
Yeah.
But yeah, the PGA Tour. It's interesting that he says they're leaving Detroit when we had this mandate of hitting these big markets. Right? The PGA Tour's new directive. Detroit is still a big market, is it not? Would Detroit be top 10 market still, Dan, or is it lost?
Top what now?
Top 10? I mean, at one point it was top 5.
I don't think so.
Top 10 TV markets. Top 10 TV. You're gonna go New York, LA, right? New York, LA, Chicago, Dallas, Philly, Houston, Atlanta, Washington D.C., San Francisco, Boston. Wow.
Yeah.
I want to.
14 Detroit.
Still big.
Yeah.
Still would, What did I say? San Francisco in that top 10? I didn't, did I? Oh yeah, they're 9.
Mm-hmm.
Oakland, San Jose, Boston, Phoenix, Seattle, Tampa, Minneapolis, Detroit, Denver, Miami, Orlando, Sacramento, Cleveland. You know what else I saw? Which county is bigger by geography, do you think? Duval or St. John's?
I would have thought Duval.
I don't know. St. John's awful deep now, right?
Yeah.
Once you cross the line, by the time you get out of St. John's, you're in Palm Coast.
Ain't Ponte Vedra St. John's?
Yes. And it goes all the way out to the river and all the way. And the reason I ask is I think they're under consideration in St. John's to go incorporate like Duval did with Jacksonville. So basically the entire county of St. John's would be the city of St. John's or whatever, which I wonder, would that knock because right now Jacksonville's the biggest city in the country by land. And it's because it's defined by the county borders. I wonder if St. John's County, if they do decide to go that way, would knock Jacksonville. And then, by the way, the 2 biggest cities would be right here in our backyard.
I was looking at, but we're not size-wise the biggest county in the country.
No, we're the biggest city.
Yes.
Other counties, the actual city will be a smaller part.
The biggest county in the country is San Bernardino in California.
Okay, sure. I'm very familiar. In fact, my parents at one point lived in San Bernardino.
Coconino County in Arizona. Nye County in Nevada. Elko County in Nevada. It makes sense. Those, a lot of land out there, but not, a lot of cities. Mojave County in Arizona. Apache County in Arizona. Lincoln County in Nevada. Yeah. So all out west. All out west. All right, let's do this.
Duval, you're safe. Jacksonville, you're safe. We remain the biggest city in the country, no matter what my brethren in St. John's County
Settle down over there with St. John's.
Duval County is geographically larger than St. John's County by both total area and land area. So Jacksonville will remain the biggest little city in the world.
Hey.
Yeah.
Duval County loves the Jaguars. Duval County loves the Jaguars.
Oh, there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Take a break. Come back with headlines. It's the drill in the nick of time.
The drill.
From the DivorcemenOnly.com studios.
Get the goods on Gainesville 24/7. Search 1010XL Gators on YouTube.
It's Mike Dempsey. If you're thinking about a bathroom upgrade, maybe turning that old tub into a safer walk-in shower, check out 5 Star Bath Solutions. I shopped around, talked to several companies, and I chose 5 Star because their customer service was simply incredible. Responsive, honest, upfront about the entire project, and their pricing was even better than expected. When you're ready for a fresh look, better comfort, and a bathroom space you'll love using every day, schedule your free consultation at 5starbathsolutions.com and get the 5-star experience.
Hey, you know Zero Res is zero residue carpet cleaners that leaves your carpets truly clean. No dirt-attracted soaps or harsh chemicals. Don't risk it with the other guys. Skip the disasters that leave your carpet soaked for days and can do more harm than good. Keep the mud outside where it belongs, not trapped in your carpets. This month, get 3 rooms of carpet Zero Resified starting at just $129. What do? Hick? You call them, 287-5727, 287-5727, or visit ZeroResJacksonville.com. Ask for the 1010XL special. Zero Res! Spell it forward, spell it backwards. It's the right way to clean.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Get hit by the man in the back, Tommy Mack.
I'm bringing you straight to the gridiron to show you what it's like to put on the Jags helmet and pads.
Fridays on Jaguars Today. Unlocked by Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors on 1010XL.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes. Awaken 180 clients have just reached the 1 million pounds down mark. 1 million pounds. A city of people. That's thousands of people who reclaim their lives the easy way, the medication-free way. What's stopping you? Awaken180weightloss.com.
What's up, guys? It's official. The Dude Perfect Squad Games Tour is coming to a city near you. 22 cities across the U.S.,
including yours. Sunday, August 2nd in Jacksonville, Florida at VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena.
Brand new tour, brand new battle, bigger and better than ever.
Dude Perfect in Jacksonville on August 2nd.
Squad Games is officially coming into arenas.
Tickets and information at dudeperfect.com/tour.
The 2 best words in sports, Game 7.
America's turning 250, and Superior Fence and Rail is celebrating in true red, white, and blue style. For a limited time, save $250 on your new fence. Give your home the freedom, security, and curb appeal it deserves. Celebrate America with a fence built to last. Offer valid on new contracts for 100 linear feet or more. Cannot be combined with other offers.
When you're on the fence, about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com. Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you. Call 904-722-1111.
Instant Keys saves the day if you've lost or broken keys. They can program new keys and remotes for nearly every make and model of vehicle at a fraction of the dealership costs. Fast, honest, and reliable locksmith service. Call Instant Keys, 722-1111.
Transmission troubles? I'm Robin Sidbury, owner of Action Transmission Specialist on Merrill Road. So come in and see how we can help solve your transmission troubles. We service all makes and models. Remember, get traction. Call Action at 744-0755.
In the last 3 years, Joel Embiid has missed 43, 63, and 44 games. So it would make sense as he gets older that would be hard pressed to. And I would suspect that the Sixers would come up with a plan this year to have him healthy for the postseason. But then when you get to the postseason, I think he was healthy this year, and
Up
he
and
helped
down.
them
He
out
missed a game here or
Boston.
there.
But then all of a sudden, he was beat up again.
I don't know that
he wasn't the same against the Knicks as he was against Boston.
It'd be a question. I don't know if he's capable of being healthy.
I don't know.
He's so beat up, and I mean the guy's always hurt. It feels like if he just wrenches his knee barely, it's bone on bone or whatever the problems are. So I don't. I wouldn't buy in on the Sixers. They're too old and too hurt for me. But it's if they don't have to be prime. But if they're healthy, then they are a legitimate threat. If they're healthy, they don't have to be prime. We've gotten to the bottom, I guess, here of why Buffalo hasn't won. There have been some other suggestions. They've gotten to beat up on the AFC East. It hadn't been the best the last 5 or 6 years. That helps the overall record.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, and I wasn't a big X-Files fan. I know you were. You saw every episode. So the X-Files Season 4, Episode 7, you remember it as Musings of a Cigarette-Smoking Man. In that episode with, what were their names?
Duchovny.
Sully, and what were they called?
David Duchovny.
Yeah, Duchovny. Lady's name? No one remembers.
Red.
What was her name? It's a known name too, but anyway.
No name.
But apparently in that episode,
Sonia.
The villain casually states that the Buffalo Bills will never win a championship while he draws breath. So hopefully somebody needs to go find that villain and take care of him. By the way, the Bills have had a couple of misses in the last couple of days. I think they took too big a beating about that whole parking lot thing. We're learning that in most stadiums, it's private parking. You can keep doing whatever you want to do. So that shouldn't be that big a deal.
Mm-hmm.
These alternate uniforms these jokers busted out yesterday are about the worst thing I've ever seen.
I heard great things about them.
They're terrible.
I hear that they're trash.
They're
look at them.
terrible.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I don't know what
I don't care. Like
I don't know what Bill. I thought it was a daggum joke at first. It is awful. It is.
No.
It looks like some college nonsense.
I like the Buffalo Bills white snow ones.
Yeah, they got all kinds of great uniforms. They got all those combos. The red, the ever since they went back to the white helmet, they're fantastic. But they got just like this. I think it's supposed to be something to do with the bison, that red thing that shoots out of the bison on the typical logo. But it's just like these red rectangles come. It's just awful.
They put Pawpaw on the.
They should have put Pawpaw on there.
They did what now?
Pawpaw on the helmet.
They should.
Yeah,
that'd be great. Now, see, if you had a sense of humor, that's what you do. You just have it be the opposite of Air Jordan. It'd be like upside down Air Jordan.
Yeah.
Put that on the helmet. Those Bisons are tough, man.
Yeah. He tells me he's trending today.
Oh,
which excites me. It's brought to you by our friends at Oceanside Cleaners. 3 locations to serve you, including one off of South Side, one in Ponte Vedra, and one in St. Augustine. They say if it's got fabric, they can clean it, and they mean it. They've done outdoor cushions, lab coats. They'll do your backpacks if you want to go back to school. Oceanside Cleaners, we just don't clean. We care. 35 years in the industry, people. Michael P. Harris and his family, they'll show you around. They are the creme de la creme in major league cleaning. Emmanuel.
Number 5.
Well, Jeffrey, the very first one, I thought about you whenever I saw it, man.
Okay.
Yesterday was a day that was near and dear to our hearts, but neither of us, it just popped up on us.
What'd I miss?
What is one of our favorite foods? A lot of people like to associate this food with one race, but all races love this
chicken.
Food. Chicken.
Oh.
One thing about it, Jeff and I, we love some chicken. No matter if it's 6 a.m., 6 p.m.
Anytime.
Jeff and I will bust down on some chicken.
I'm hell on the chicken species. I eat 500 chickens a year when you add it all up.
They don't want to see me coming.
No, they don't.
Yesterday was National Chicken Tender Day.
Son of a bee.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, I did. You know what? For dinner, because that's what I do.
Yeah.
Had chicken parm.
I had J. Alexander's. I had rotisserie chicken.
There we go. I had chicken parm. What's the only thing I've eaten today? Chicken.
Right. And then I think we debate on what place has the best chicken tenders. I'm a diehard Publix.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not really a tender guy.
Yeah.
So I like Publix chicken, so I would assume their tenders are good. I have had their tenders before; they're good. But I don't hardly ever order tender, so I can't really compare.
Number 4.
This is another thing. Of course, I thought about my man Jeffrey here. Jeffrey,
see what's happening?
You'll be proud You'll be proud to hear that Arizona State is now offering a degree in becoming none other
influencer
than an influencer.
That sums up the state of American education. If we're offering degrees in influencing,
I'd like to teach that class.
Real money to be making influencers.
Sounds like it's in my wheelhouse.
It is. It's your wheelhouse.
I mean, what do we do? Do you even go to class? I mean,
the main qual is you have to prove that you can start a social media and gain followers.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
to no purpose or any good in the world. They did not add.
Hey,
Yeah.
can I jump in?
Hold on, let me hook you up, my boy.
Thank you, friend.
Number 3.
I got some advice for one of America's sweethearts.
Okay.
And I don't know what's going on with her. I don't like it. I don't know if it's that husband of hers. I don't trust him. I don't know if he's got some Bobby Brown in him.
Uh-huh.
And this is wrong of me to say. I just don't know, but I don't know what's going on, and I don't like it. And I don't like what's going on with the petite Simone Biles.
Okay, what's going on with Simone?
Simone Biles keeps going back for surgeries.
Oh, yeah?
Plastic surgery.
Uh-oh.
And, and now she's saying dying wasn't on my bingo card. She almost died from one of these.
Well?
And they say she's had 3 plastic surgeries. Well, let's cut that out. You're fine. Don't worry about
Simone.
it. So,
by the way, you're a C-lister, buddy, when it comes to NFL stars.
yeah, if you're
married to an NFL star and we don't have your name,
I don't know his name.
You don't be directing
I
nobody.
still don't know his name.
I don't know his name. He's like a backup defensive back. I don't care.
Yeah.
Simone runs the show there.
Absolutely.
Simone?
As she should.
Yeah. But yeah, so she undergoes medical procedure weeks after saying she nearly died. I don't.
Do we know what they are?
No,
exactly?
she's not prepared to talk about it. Yeah, Simone's a little.
We'll get a good
kooky
look
too,
at her. You should know.
Well, that was already one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a given.
Oh, that was already a given. Yeah.
She's another. She's now, to her discredit, she's one of those who comes out and talks about, body shaming and her sexualized, and then. So
Mulder and Scully, by the way, those are your X-Files. Send them after this villain. Mulder and Scully from the X-Files.
Number 2.
Gentlemen, could use y'all's advice. And this
Please.
is not like,
that's what we're here for.
we're not pulling out the mailbag, but there's a situation I would like to know what y'all would do here. So a man, he won a $273 million jackpot.
$273 million. Okay, we're off to a good start.
And he won it months after his wife divorced him.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good, right?
Yep.
But it's a little gray area. Wifey supported him for 15 years and finally got tired of supporting him.
Yeah, he should do the right thing and give her some money.
So what is the right thing to do? So now here's the funny thing. So when he won the jackpot, he was bumbling and fumbling through his pockets, and then he forgot his ticket. So he left, and then he came back. The cashier put the tickets underneath the register. When he came back, the cashier gave it to him, not knowing it was a winning ticket, but gave it to him. So boom, that's the full story. What would y'all do here?
You gotta do the right thing, man. You don't mess with karma, and and listen. If it is true,
I got to know all that.
If she did now, support him, and listen, it's so much money. I'm taking the 150 or whatever it is.
And give her $10 million and be done.
Give her 5.
Whatever.
Here, leave me alone. Give her $1 million, but you know what? I'm giving her something.
Yeah.
Do they have kids together? Are they?
Right.
We supporting the kid. So there's, but she's getting something.
How about the cashier?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Those cashiers get something from the lottery when they sell the winner,
I'll still
but not the kind of money you should. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, again, and I'm not handing out millions. Like you guys always get on me about it. You know? You always said
I am.
But I'm giving the cashier $100,000. Here you go, kid. It's $100,000. It's life changing.
Yeah, but he gave him he gave you 200. He basically gave you 273.
No, he didn't. He gave me what was mine. I just happened to leave it.
You forgot it.
Oh.
He could have threw it away. He could have pocketed it.
But he didn't. I'm taking care of him.
Number 1.
The number 1 trending topic.
Yes, sir.
Oh, boys.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I got to ask y'all about this. There's a very popular concert tour that's going on right now.
Yes.
The Backstreet Boys.
Close.
Bone Crusher.
No. Closer to the Backstreet Boys.
Okay.
Chris Brown and Usher Raymond.
Okay.
They call it the R&B tour.
All right.
And on this tour, the ladies go crazy.
Yeah.
The ladies love Chris Brown. The ladies love Usher.
Yeah.
They do.
Not one lady.
Yeah.
She didn't love him.
Yeah,
Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
She didn't love Usher. She said his breath smelled.
So that's where we're getting. So, Jeff, so you haven't seen any of this yet?
No.
All right. So
Usher, by the way, at every concert,
all of them. Both
pulls
of them.
up a lovely lady.
Both do.
Gets seductive. Well,
Yes.
Chris Brown goes crazy.
Yeah, he goes crazy.
He gets seductive. She gets all...
He doesn't strike them, though.
No.
No, that's Chris.
You said getting crazy.
But anyway, continue.
Yeah, so
that's what Usher does at
their
every concert.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
At their concert, like Usher, he gets cherries and feeds the ladies
Yeah,
cherries. Chris Brown dances with. Chris Brown goes to a totally different level, but the ladies love it.
Yes.
So one very attractive young lady, her and her mother, was invited to the VIP area.
Yes.
So that by Usher's team.
During the concert.
During the concert, because she was going to be brought up by Usher during the concert. So when she's brought up by Usher during the concert, Usher's doing his thing, serenading her and doing his thing, and she
uncomfortable.
Doesn't want to be there. It's not even uncomfortable.
Why did she go then?
That's
Well, maybe she didn't know he was going to be dancing.
Well,
on it.
that's the thing. So she came back. Oh, she knew what he was going to be doing.
He
You
did.
know.
She did.
She did.
Okay.
She knew.
Okay.
So, but the thing is, she wanted to be called up by Chris Brown and not Usher. And so you should see the look on her face. And as Usher gets close to her, she's pulling back.
Yeah.
What's the age difference in Usher and Chris Brown? 15 years?
Easy.
Yeah, I was going to say. I mean,
Easy.
that's a different. You got two different demos there now.
Easy.
A little bit. That sounds like the beginning makings of a Diddy party. What you just described. Pick them out, put them in the VIP room.
But the thing is, everybody sees it though.
Well,
everybody sees it, and the ladies, they're like, "Why did she go up there? That could be somebody else's experience." Oh yeah, they love it. So that's the crazy thing right now.
One bonus item, E. And from the maybe it's time to go away category. Conor McGregor says his next fight will be his last fight. How about this last fight was your last fight? You're tired of fleecing America and fans. Conor, I'm not. You can go fight money again. I'm not watching.
No, it's going to be
care.
Holloway. It's going to be an MMA fight, but UFC. But the reality is this: time gets away from you fast, man. When McGregor burst on the scene
He was
and
on
beat
top of the world.
Aldo, he beat and went and started 8-1. Yeah, that was 14 years ago, man.
Dang.
So however old you were, young 20s, late, I don't know how old you were. You're mid-30s, 40 years old, bro.
These young cats.
And these guys reflex right, dude. There's some things that don't change. Old men don't beat up young men. Right? There's got to be a big difference in mentality or testosterone or mindset. But if you got two guys that want to fight, and one's 50 and one's 20, 20's winning every time.
Every time.
That's what's trending.
Well done. Brought to you by our friends at Oceanside Cleaners. Take a break. Come back with more next.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. We saw the games,
A tremendous return. It's first and goal, Jacksonville.
and we love to talk about it.
Really changed the course of the game.
1010XL.
Looking for a real career with great pay and full benefits? Prosser here for Julington Creek Pest Control. As a growing, family-owned company that cares about its employees, they're hiring lawn technicians in the Jacksonville area. No experience required. This is a salaried position with top industry pay. Full benefits, a 401k match, and paid training. Apply today at JulingtonCreekPestControl.com. Julington Creek Pest Control. Our family serving yours since 1984.
Equal opportunity employer.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hi, I'm Blake Bortles. People know I've always said if I wasn't playing football, I'd probably be on a construction site. So Next Gen Roofing finally let me live the dream.
Blake, why are you wearing a red practice jersey?
Always worn it for safety.
Right. Well, around here, the red jersey means you're the new guy. So you're in charge of garbage cleanup.
Perfect. I love garbage time. Always excelled in it.
It's not exactly what I
Good
meant.
thing Next Gen Roofing has real pros handling everything from family homes to large commercial buildings. Next Gen, teamed up with you.
Teamed up with you.
With today's car prices, you need financing that fits your budget. Move forward with a better auto loan from First Florida Credit Union. Whether you're buying or refinancing, you'll benefit from competitive low rates, flexible terms, and up to 90 days with no payments. Stop by a branch or apply online at firstflorida.org/carloan. Enriching people every day. Membership eligibility required. Interest accrues during loan payment deferral period. Federally insured by NCUA. Details at firstflorida.org/carloan.
Good people drink good beer, and great people drink Mocama, a refined craft brewery out of Fernandina Beach, Florida. Mocama Beer Company brings sophisticated flagship beers, including Cosmico IPA and Dune Garden Lager, to the greater Jacksonville area. Whether you're hitting the water with friends or enjoying a backyard barbecue, Mokama has the perfect pair for your summer activities. Look for us wherever great beers are sold and find your Mokama.
Attention skilled electricians. Are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just the job, but an experienced, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Dailies is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Dailies. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Dailies is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Dailies. Dailies is made fresh, it's made local, and Dailies is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
Golden, golden, golden. Nuggets everywhere.
It's kind of a nugget that we stumbled upon, but man, hey, Buffalo, if not now, when? You know, this realization, this 6-year window from 2020 until now, the Buffalo Bills, who have one of the best quarterbacks in the league, have the best record in the league, they have the highest scoring offense in the league, and they have the stingiest defense in the league. And so as we get set to start another, target season for the Bills and the Jags and the Ravens and all those others that have yet to even get to a Super Bowl. The Ravens have, but not Lamar. The fact that the Bills are in this incredible window of success and haven't gotten there yet stands out.
Is Keyshawn Johnson on any talk shows anymore?
He used to be on.
Or is he off now?
I think he went to FS1. Probably got booted off of that one.
I think he's off. Anyway, he was on a White House pod, which is Michael Irvin's podcast, I think. They were talking about Warren Sapp, and Keyshawn and Warren Sapp have a long-standing beef. I don't know.
Right from the Bucs days,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
I could see Keyshawn having a beef with anybody he knows longer than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's just the vibe he
And
gives
Warren
off.
Sapp ain't exactly
correct. The easiest to get along with.
Now, what's he? He was,
Sapp got
he was
some-
coaching at Colorado.
He's at Colorado.
Yeah.
Is he still there? I think he may have left.
I kind of feel like he left too. I think a lot of these guys fly in for a year and like, yeah, bro, it's too much work.
Yeah, I'm not doing this.
Yeah. It's interesting too that, I mean, here are, you think of Dion and Sapp, because they're NFL supers. I mean, these are arch rivals. They didn't play at the same time, but I mean, school-wise, it just shows that football blood's thicker than university colors when it comes down. What do you think? Does Dion do anything this year? Is this it for him?
I think it might be it.
I don't know, man. I mean, you had
Shador and Travis Hunter.
Yeah, and more than that too. I
Oh,
mean,
you did.
I don't know that I don't think he's getting those players anymore, is he?
Yeah, like at one point you feel like he was getting all the players.
Yeah.
But not like NIL, man. Speaks louder than.
Hey, you know what? They did not step up and become Texas Tech or Indiana because they didn't have the success wins wise, but they had the attention. It was all
Now
there.
listen, they still have. Look, here's the thing: if you go look at Colorado, I saw the video. Colorado before Dion, empty.
Yeah.
Colorado now, crowded. But it gets old at losing. And if they keep losing,
4-8 ain't fun.
No.
For anyone. I was looking at
last. And what is he? He's got a losing record at Colorado.
Gosh, it's not even close.
Yeah,
Way
he's-
losing. Like 10 games under 500 losing.
He's 16-21 overall and 9-18 in the
Yeah.
conference. He's got 2 1-8 years in conference. And that ain't exactly the SEC or Big Ten. You can't go 1-8.
No, that's the one that threw together all the misfit toys.
Yeah, 4-8. Then he peaked at 9-4, and then 3-9 last year. And he's got to get him back a little bit.
I was looking at because Florida's a basketball school now, as you know. I was looking at a column, 100 Days to Men's College Basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, the top stories, players, and games.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Gators are all over this, right? They're in there for top players and the top candidates and excuse me, other storylines. Man,
got something going on.
I do.
Here. E. Switch places with me.
It's not one of those.
I'm becoming a germaphobe in my later years.
All right, but so get beyond Florida, and again, 10 title contenders. They're at the very top, the Florida Gators, as well they should be. And by the way, still the whole if it almost feels like if Aberdeen is granted eligibility, it is a disappointment if they don't win at all. And I know there are other good teams. That is an unbelievably stacked team. Anywho, get past the 10 title contenders, and then there's a category here, 10 teams that could make a jump. Okay. And at the top of that list, Florida State.
Yeah.
Remember how good they were playing at the end of the last year with Luke Laux? They turned down the NIT. It turns out the players didn't want to play.
Mm-hmm.
They write about FSU and Luke Laux' first season in Tallahassee. The Seminoles took Duke to the brink of defeat in the ACC quarters, only for Robert McRae's game winner to rim out at the buzzer. The good news is Laux has had a strong start to his tenure, now as a top 20 recruiting class, as well as former UNC Asheville star Cameron Taylor and former Missouri star Anthony Robinson II. He could lead the school to the NCAA tournament for the first time since 2021. So, FSU, you got no football either, so you can join us as a basketball school.
Todd Golden will try to win his SEC conference opener for the first time. That's coming up, too.
Huh.
It's like 0-3. I don't know who they play. I put a picture on Twitter last night.
You did? How's the Twitter revamp going?
Nothing.
What has happened?
Twitter's different. It's
son of a beast.
It's not.
I thought that Taylor was saying you could get your old one back now. Did you get that news?
No.
Yeah, I was noticing that. Like the numbers, it's different.
It's different.
Yeah.
So, but it is what it is. It's still my little avenue.
You talking about the picture of Rock Dog?
Yeah, you see Rock Dog?
Saw Rock Dog.
I see him.
Look at that little fella. Okay. Well, what he does is
dog guy. Your guy posting dogs now.
What he does is like whenever I eat, if I sit down to eat,
he waiting for the crumbs.
Oh, he don't just wait. He comes right over and puts his little paws up on my leg. And looks up at me.
That doesn't annoy you at all.
Nah.
See, that would annoy me.
I feed him. I told the wife, I said, listen.
He's my guy.
First off, he's my guy. Secondly, here's the thing. You put that crappy food out for him every day. It's just dry dog food.
Mm-hmm.
It's got nothing, man. You can't. That's no fun.
The ladies worry about a couple of things. One, the food you give him is going to make him make a mess in the house somewhere.
Yeah.
And two, once you give him that, he won't eat that cheap dry food. Although they probably don't buy it cheap either.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
Back in the day, you just get that Alpo. It'd be like 99 cents for a bag as big as this room. Now you got to feed him.
I told her, I said, if it costs him a couple years, it'd be worth it for him. He loves that stuff.
Dang.
I mean, whatever, man. Live a good life, man.
I don't think it'll cost him any years.
He's living a good life.
I think a dog can live on table scraps just as long as he can off dog food.
Might be like turkey or chicken, or, things like that. That's what I feed him. It's not like I feed him
living like a king over there, Rock.
A little piece of cheese, a little bread. Yeah, he's a happy dog.
Now, I would be careful. I think there are certain things, and cheese may be one of them, you're not supposed to feed a dog.
Chocolate.
Lots
of chocolate.
Roses.
Yeah, roses. The poisonous berries.
Sure.
I like to feed him those. Watch him throw up. Watch him lay there and shake.
Y'all know people start hitting us up. The drill.
We've had our beefs with PETA and SPCA through the years. Yeah. They weren't happy.
Those boys over at the drill.
They weren't happy about Willow being relocated.
Willow was assassinated.
Willow was, you stay away from me and mine, we don't have a problem.
Yeah.
You get involved in me and mine, we got a problem. So, sometimes it takes a little relocation. The best part of the Willow story is the guy who previously owned the house called.
Yeah.
Talking about Willow's relocation. It was the whole rundown. It was hit him in the heart.
One day I'm going to have to tell the pet snake story from vacation where we didn't know it was a pet, and we.
What do you mean one day? Like now? What are you talking about?
Maybe eliminated said pet.
Well, y'all unalive somebody's pet?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Then he came in a couple days later and he said, "Hey, have you met Rocky the pet snake?" And
No. How has this not made it until now? This was
sworn to secrecy.
Wow.
I can't tell you who the assassin was. It wasn't me, but it was.
Was it a group of people? Was it a family trip or a boys trip?
It's a bunch of families.
Okay.
Y'all unalive somebody's pet
Some
snake.
poor bastard in Cooperstown doesn't have a snake anymore.
You gotta let somebody know that, bro.
Statute of limitations.
We gotta go to break before somebody gets arrested around here. This is the drill. It's a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
Luckily, they threw that critter in the river.
SportsmanOnly.com studios. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
I'm Frank Frangie with the Nimnik Nugget. I've said this before about the Jags. I've said it after 17 before the 18 season. I've said it after 22 before the 23 season. I think the Jags are best positioned to go into a season than they've been since the Tom Coughlin era. I like the front office. I love the coach. I love the chemistry. And I really love the talent. I love the fact that Trevor has emerged. I think this could be the best Jaguars football team and best Jaguars run since the Tom Coughlin era. I'm Frank Frangie for the Nimnik family of dealerships. Frank Frangie here. Employee pricing for everyone is back at Nimnik Buick GMC this month only. Take advantage of employee pricing on 2026 GMC Sierra light-duty trucks. With the largest selection of trucks in the area, why shop anywhere else? Shop online at NimnikBuickGMC.com or visit the showroom off Phillips Highway. Largest selection, better prices, best interest rate, all at NimnikBuickGMC.com. Nobody but Nimnik. GMC, we are professional grade.
Renewal by Anderson is celebrating America's 250th anniversary by giving $250 off every window and door. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months. You're getting American craftsmanship and their signature service. This offer ends July 31st. Renewal by Anderson, proud partners of the Florida Gators. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
When you need a mechanic you can trust, call Sam, Harry, or Joe at AA Automotive on Richard Street. From oil changes to complex engine repairs, AA Automotive promises expert service and honest pricing from a local family biz. AA Automotive on Richard Street.
I'm Matt Lennon with AB Signs. Your truck, trailer, or storefront should be your best salesperson. So I create custom signs and graphics that get your business noticed. Local, fast, and built to last. Call AB Signs and make your brand stand out.
Looking for ways to save on your JEA bill? We're on it. When it comes to your utilities, the less you use, the more you can save. That's why JEA offers ways to help you manage your usage and avoid higher than expected bills. Use our online tools to monitor your usage throughout the month. Schedule a free irrigation or energy efficiency assessment and get personalized tips to save. And with JEA rebates, you can save when upgrading to more efficient equipment. Find more ways to save at JEA.com.
Hey, Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, green for life.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too. From Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Joint replacement surgery is always a tough decision, but relief from chronic pain may be just around the corner. Dr. George Barra here, and there's a lot to consider to make sure you get the proper diagnosis and best path back to the range of motion and mobility you had. Age, lifestyle, and overall health all play a part. Let the team at Barra Orthopedics give you a full analysis to help you make the best decision. Log on to BarriorOrthopedics.com or call the office to make an appointment. With offices across Jacksonville and ready to help you feel good again, we'll get you back on the road to recovery at Barra Orthopedics.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
right, welcome back to the program, 9:52, making the turn for home. Happy to be along here. I saw this Pro Football Network simulated the NFL playoffs, and I don't see the Jags anywhere. So
that's a shame.
Rams Broncos Super Bowl, Broncos Bills AFC Championship game, Chiefs Broncos, Patriots Ravens, Bengals Texans in the postseason. So I'm not a fan of that one.
I don't. Yeah. I mean, it should be a dogfight between the Texans and the Jags. We got a couple of major schedule things working against them. Our home game with Houston is in London, and 11 times we play somewhere that's not Everbank.
Yeah.
So, but they've got flaws as well.
Yeah.
Questions at quarterback, and and maybe those questions will be answered like Jacksonville's was last year, and then we got a different story. And they are definitely a much bigger foil.
Mm-hmm. E, play us out of here.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Hello, Tony.
Morning, boys.
How are you?
Doing well.
What's cooking today?
Look, there's no doubt that if Stroud just goes back to being rookie Stroud, the Texans are scary. Right?
Yes.
Like, with the way that they can play defense, it's not that long ago that they were getting something out of Stroud that makes them a Super Bowl contender, right? Like, that's what they would need with the way that they can play defense to have that kind of season. We're all hoping that's not the reality of what's going to happen with what they've done along the offensive line specifically. Like, they know they got to get better on the front line for them to have a chance to do any of that kind of stuff. I hope they pushed all the wrong buttons, going into the season, but it certainly looks like it's going to be Houston and Jacksonville fighting it out over the course of the season, and that's fine. Our Tuesday top 5, it's our last one of the year.
Okay.
Before we get ready for just season stuff.
Okay.
For the Jaguars, with training camp opening up, with us being out there tomorrow, what are the 5 biggest remaining questions that need to be answered for the 2026 Jacksonville
Top
Jaguars?
5.
Yes,
5
sir.
big questions must be answered as we'll head out there tomorrow. You guys will be out there as well. It should be a fun day. And we'll get the season started.
When I'm
here.
When I'm dead, Dan, and I go to heaven, I think one of the first questions I'm going to have is if somebody could properly explain to me the difference in the quarterback rating and the QBR.
That's
and
your first thing you're going to say.
Yeah, it is. Like, God, I'm just wondering how in 2025 was C.J. Stroud's QBR higher than his rookie year? Now, his passer rating was higher his rookie year, but yeah, just among the many curiosities.
I wonder if other entities are working on, like, coming up with some sort of new measurement for quarterbacks, some sort of stat.
I don't know.
QBR.
That's what QBR was.
It's funny, like some of the stuff about Stroud, we're so locked into the last thing we saw.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right?
That's
like,
true.
it's the playoff game when we're all like, well, he stinks.
Yeah.
We all saw him in that playoff game.
Right.
It's terrible.
Right.
He did have the highest completion percentage of his career last year.
Well, the odd thing about C.J. Stroud is and this is only odd because of how much the perception of him has gone up and down. His 3 years have been basically the exact same. His first year, he threw for 23 and 5. That was his best year, 100 rating. Completed 63.9. Year 2, 63.2. 20 touchdowns, 12 picks. Year 3, 64.5. 19 touchdowns, 8 picks. His rating, 100.8, 87.0, 92.9. QBR, 48. 58, 48, 61. I mean, real similar.
I'll tell you something.
The middle year was really worse than last year, to be honest.
In a 17-game season,
no,
20 touchdowns ain't enough.
No. Well, and he missed games. He missed games last year, especially. He only had 3.
All right. Well, that'll do it. Have a great show, Tony.
Thank
Mike
you.
and Tony getting ready for Jaguars today. Our work here is done, Jeffrey.
It's been a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. We're live at camp tomorrow morning.
Time to swerve.
You can't catch me, boy.
The Drill.
From the Divorce Men Only